Yo, yo. Hello. What up? Wait, why does it say total sub 0? Huh? Oh, did the thing run out? But it didn't give me any info about it. Oh, no. Hold on. Let me fix that real quick. How do I fix that again? Technical issues right off the start. How I love this. Sub points. Where are my sub points? There. Where is there is boom boom boom. Can I reload like something? Does that work? Refresh cache. Hey, fixed. All right, cool. What up, chat? Hello. Yo. I'm here. Man, my badges are not loading. What the hell? No, they are. What up, Devil Games? Hello, Nipgear. Hello, Pontus. Hello, Painkiller. Hello. Yo, what's up? What's up, everybody? Man, dude, aren't vacations supposed to be like chill and nice and you can like recharge and everything? Dude, I've been busy as ever. Holy fuck, man. I was in a work. I was even in a work meeting today. What the fuck? Hello? Aren't I supposed to be like relaxing and like streaming a lot and shit? My god. Oy. I actually wanted to do some runs before we watched some Counter-Strike, but now it's like kind of too late. You can see the dent. Yeah, it's like I haven't showered yet. You know, it's like ugh. I don't know, dude. It's ass. It's actually ass. But yeah, now we don't have time to do runs before we watch the best female team in the world do their debut match in PGL. But it's still okay though, because we're just gonna do runs afterwards. Then just fix a couple things here. All right, chat. Shout outs to PGL. They allowed me to restream their shit. So we can watch some Counter-Strike together, right? So we're gonna watch MIBR versus Wildcard, which is currently the game happening on the B stream, and they actually just went to overtime now, I think. They just started with overtime. Yeah, overtime on the first map just started. Then we got map 2 or maybe map 3, and then we go into the Imperial Valkyrie game versus Eternal Fire, which is Valkyrie's like Imperial is like the best female team in the world, so that's gonna be fucking dope, dude. I'm looking forward to that. Let me set up everything so everything is visible for you guys. That is definitely wrong. The heart rate goes off. Elo goes off. Bow. Oh, there we go. Can you see everything? You can. Nice. Okay, now I need to move my ass up here. Chat goes over here. And then we have a proper setup. Are they mixed teams in Counter-Strike? Not right now. No, sadly not. Okay, let's see. And you guys have to tell me if the volume is good like this.
Drop into the open bomb
Got
site.
4 at I. Is the volume good like this, chat?
Yeah, because Stanislaw is pushing down Ivy. So no one wants to challenge in the fight. They're just going to allow him to move forward into the site. For the time being, MIBR give it a little bit of space to work with.
Volume good?
Consider that flanking possibility. They throw the molly back in towards T-Con. Another plant coming in on default. Comes Stanislaw again on the flank. He's always behind them, but he whiffs the spray.
Go 5%.
Oh, it's rough. Now they're coming in. Here comes Sus charging through connector. Jaba in behind him. And low HP on Sasani as he plays towards red. He's going to go out for a peek to the left side. Sus coming towards him. Great shot from Insani. Is that enough?
Then when I need to talk, I just do this and it goes lower. Perfect.
He's got utility. His grenade would remove Insani, but he's climbed up the ladder at the perfect time.
We use this as like the tech setup for like the next match that's coming up, man. Dude, I'm hyped to watch some Counter-Strike.
13 apiece. One final round of OT before we switch sides.
So they're going to be playing, okay. They're playing Train, Nuke, and what was the third map?
We've seen that duel a number of times throughout regulation. It felt like often Wildcard was coming out on top of the exchange, but this time in overtime, Lukowski
You
finds
crawl
an
more into the
opening.
monitor? No, I don't think so. Also down below,
Yeah,
if you want to watch, if you
want
want to watch the other stream down below in the panels, there's a link for you guys where you can actually like check out the other stream.
Train's always a hard
Yeah, they're
map.
doing Train, Nuke, and Ancient. All right, gotcha.
It's difficult enough in a 5v5, so it makes complete sense.
Doing a counting home and listen to lovely sounds of CB and guns. Hell yeah, let's go. So yeah, the match that we're currently watching is this one, and then afterwards. So we're watching MIBR Wildcard right now, and then the next match we're gonna watch is Eternal Fire vs Imperial Wildcard Race, which will be this matchup. This will be our important matchup that I want to watch. Yeah.
A lot of util being used up, and Exit charging down in towards the brown.
And then we do Bloodborne runs.
Sonic gonna try and get it behind him. Susp just following.
Yeah, hope you're all doing good. Hope you're all well. Sorry for like the abrupt start there. It's instantly like doing some content here. I had like a busy day. Hopefully tomorrow will be a little bit more chill.
Well, there it is. A nice slow creep into the inner bomb site.
3 p.m. was a lie. I said already at the beginning of the week that the 3 p.m. is only like a rough estimate because it will be all over the place. Especially now with the night rain network test, so it will be freaking all over the place.
Every single fight.
Yeah, and it's just walking out. And I mean, there's like a change of style there, right? Like most of it's been executes, most of it's been fakes. You haven't really had like any kind of contact.
Fun fact, did you know Team Wildcard is actually co-owned by Amaranth?
But hey, now they get to switch back to
That's
T-side.
a weird fact.
And this is where they had all that success. Now, the bummer at the moment, I mentioned Jaba having a baller game when he had 17 kills. That was a long time ago. He's cooled off. Sonic and Susp have stepped up in that place to pick up the slack. But their T-side really fell flat towards the end of regulation.
Oh, Fuzi. That's aggressive and dead immediately, but still stylish.
Yeah, for some reason, duplicates are not shown anymore in Spotify. It's kind of weird. Usually when you add like a duplicate to a playlist, it tells you, but on this playlist, it doesn't. I don't know why.
All right, exit.
Winning down on the site. Yeah.
Does for you? Not for me, it doesn't either. At least not on this playlist.
Good trade, though. Into the bomb site we go. Molotov towards Z to buy a little bit extra time. Bombs coming down the lower ramp. You actually have Stanislaw on alert, but he's so far away.
Oh, weird.
I don't think MIBR realized this, but they have a 2v2.
Wait, I know no one on MIBR anymore. What the hell?
Oh, Stanislaw fighting in towards Connector. They come back towards him, and now they'll know, but he's already done the damage, so... No contention for the win here for MIBR.
Were they, I guess, choosing to save in overtime?
No, that looked like it was happening.
All right. Well, now Drop is stuck. He's going to go down. Maybe not. Good double kill. Good conversion. Staying alive. Molotov out to keep some space. And Drop gets out of danger.
Well, he's running back. He's got the AK. Sonic knows how close he is. And eventually Sonic takes him away, so no save.
I really hope they're doing a 2-mapper only. I really hope like we're going quick through it. I want to see the Imperial match.
16 being the winning number. And Wildcard doing right back to MIBR what they had just done to them.
Everyone playing freaking overtime lately, including me. Oh my god. I'm haunted as the playlist police, Jesus Christ.
Here for Drop, trying to get in behind Red. Stanislaw having to fight on two sides, and he's done very well.
I know, right? Double games. I know. MIBR has been completely restructured.
So back-to-back rounds where we've had 1-for-1 fights almost immediately into the round and a 4v4 established. Let's see if Wildcard want to be a little faster in their finish this time, though, as they're committed with 4 in the brown holes towards B.
You have to imagine it's going to be a pretty quick pull of the trigger when the smoke clears.
Also,
coming any second. Here's the utility out.
People wanted me to stream the first network test earlier today. I'm actually super happy that I didn't, because I booted it up on my PS5 while I was working a little bit. I was able to do one round and it was just server nightmare. So I'm actually okay with streaming during the night and doing it later. It was an absolute disaster, which is expected from a network test.
But the bomb is so far away from him. Oh, he goes back. He gets the right read, and what a shot!
I know, right? Slowly.
The Swede is quick on the scope. And Exit's left in the 1v1. Already a big hole from him. He wants a 4K.
Oh my,
he's got the right
shoot
position, right read, and he's got the round. 15-14. MIBR to map point.
Okay, come on. MIBR win this, and then we nuke, and then we're good.
And screaming.
Yeah, this has been really tough for everyone to close this out. Sanazar with an opening, some good trades down the stretch, but what a brilliant round from Exit, start to finish. Look at these kills. Sonic caught it in awkward timing, and then having to save the day. Second time MIBR gets a chance to close out this opening map, steal the pick of Wildcard.
Come on. I'm actually rooting for MIBR now because I want this match to be over. Let's go.
Running it down towards Pop. He's going to try and crack things open with the AWP. Great shot. Safe gone. 5v4 unanswered this time by MIBR.
They're gonna. I feel like on train it's like, even now at the remake, it's way more common to just hit the outside, man. But it was already in the CS:GO version of it. It was also the same. That like inside was like rarely challenged. It's super hard to do and execute.
Raining in. Execution being set up here for Wildcard. Drop and Lakowski setting up inside of the bomb site with some defense. And Sani's going to be out towards Hell. And here comes the raining utility. Wildcard looking to tie things up and go again into another overtime, and why not?
Oh, please not another overtime. Come on, yes.
Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, that's why we're watching this match now, because on this stream, the Imperial Valkyrie match will be right after.
A little bit too much of Exit. It will end up being another
overtime
between MIBR and Wildcard.
No.
Yeah, goddamn. That's a round and a half from Wildcard. Both teams have had that ability to kind of switch into a fast outer hit and just kind of blow up the defense. They've had that a couple of times, and once again.
Oh, he's snoozing. Ew. What a guy.
Nice opening pick from Fuzi, grabbing the angle, and then
really
just moving forward.
The Swedes again playing in and around the smokes. Fuzi's got a great opener there. Sus catches a gap in the wispy smoke. It's quick here from Wildcard to get down Ivy. Stanislaw already out of T-Con, prowling around the red train.
Wait, do you have to be Swedish to use snooze?
Opportunity here for Sonic going down Icon. Stanislaw is just looking for fights, desperately asking for fights, but nothing has come his way despite being in the site for so long. JBA to go down, Stanislaw to finally trade
basically
back on. They've taken the A side here, Wildcard.
Okay, whoever wins map 1, I'm rooting for them in map 2. Because I want this to be a 2-0.
Just a safe call, no other option for MIBR. In this kind of situation, when you get
and then we're doing some runs. I actually think I should wear a sweater, man. It's actually a little bit too cold.
Fight, so no point in throwing away the money.
Let me actually grab a sweater real quick.
A lot of it at the moment. Saved over. Could get a little bit sparse for cash the deeper that this overtime half goes on. And this allows Wildcard to go into the lead again. And a great game here for Sus. We were mainly talking about Jaba's opening performance, but I think it started to stabilize into the more standard expectations for Wildcard as the game has gone on. We've seen Sus rise at the top of the scoreboard, Fuzi delivering impact on the AWP. And Sonic having a great game here himself.
3 degrees ain't bad.
24
yeah,
kills.
but like Still, like,
21 deaths.
inside here, it's
for
still a little bit
Both of
colder.
these squads, you can see why they're so close on the VRS rankings. You know, they're
Well, it's
so
not 3
close,
degrees in here, but
in terms
I also
of
just
the
have the
level
window
of the
open,
two
so I got
squads, because
some
this is inseparable at the
clean
moment.
air
Mistakes
in
sure
the
being made
room.
for both teams, but certainly showing a similar tendency to making those mistakes. That's why we're here at double overtime. Who knows? We could keep going. They could keep going all the way. We've got predictions coming in the chat from Chain Jail. He says 30-30. Trust him. So let's do that. We put our trust in you. We're going to see a 30-30 scoreline. I think it reminds me of that.
Much better.
I think we had a Fnatic M80 game back in the day a few months ago.
Where would this end up, chat? Like quadruple overtime?
Crazy.
Like 25-24 or something?
And drop. It's going to wait inside of the bomb train.
OT3.
Good opener here for Safe, able to open things up. Jaba going down, and 5v4, no problem for MIBR to work with. Susp starting to come through Pop Dog. Here comes a fight. Drop just moved away. Possibly the right time as he gets in behind Red, and Susp is going to open up a chance here. Safe, rotating in, and the all-battle connector chimes in for another kill here for MIBR. So 5v3 setup.
Oof. Man, some operators that play so freaking aggressive. I love it. I love like aggressive op playing. I wish I could do that.
And perhaps Stan is the man to get it. He's creeping in behind them. He often has found the pathway into their back sides and perfectly played in tandem with Sonic with that distraction set up by his in-game leader to draw this back to an even number situation, one in which they can close. So a 2v2, 55 seconds left.
And look at this little lurk from Fuzi. Wrapping around.
They could actually get. Oh shit! On Old Train, you would have like seen him because that one's open.
He can
on
hit this
Old Train.
bomb site, but Insani has an idea at the bomb train, going to find himself a safer position, and it's going to be Sonic to join up now with the bomb. But low HP, this has got to all be Fuzi to create the space and the safety needed to plant the bomb.
Well, they get a free plant actually out of this.
Moving out, space to work with. Eventually got to start.
Gotta see every pixel, Pinker. You gotta see every pixel.
Utility left here for the retake attempt in the hands of Exit, but look at this. They're not going to.
Wait, why are they not going for the free plant?
They just had a little look in the connector to make sure that they've got the space they desire. They're going to go for the plant now. So Molly out towards Pop Dog to prevent the swing. They could cancel the plant. And here we go. 2v2. MIBR looking to try and tie up the scoreline again from the retake attempt. And considering how this round started for MIBR, it's fantastic to see Wildcard even get themselves into this position. Sani's coming back through the
he needs to hit that shot. Sonic needs to hit that.
Walkways of Icon. Sonic
the timing.
has got his opening position with that.
He needs to hit the shot.
Sonic should be primed and ready, but Sani baits out the shots, and Sonic has to reposition. He has low HP, so he's easily cleaned up by Exit. Light shot from Fuzi, and now the rifle. How have they not won that? How has Fuzi got away with it on the Tech 9? He turns back for the double kill, and 17-15. Fuzi is clutch.
Just add it to the list of rounds that MIBR is going to look back on and feel like they gave away. There's a man advantage provided. Safe's op looking really strong throughout this round. The fact that Wildcard brings it back out of Ivy. Stanislav finding the impact kills. Absolutely perfect, but this clutch is unique.
It's unique is a great way to describe it, Jason. I think that's certainly the word that you could use for that. I really don't know how they don't let that one go in their favor of
what kind of nade was
trying to make up for it. He goes to the aggressive peek down into the brown holes. Jaba to be called out. Speed from Susp, and Safe forced back to relinquish his position. Yeah, they put the pressure on. They put the fear of God that this was going to be a very fast rush into the inner bomb site. So Safe has to drop down. He's called reinforcements over. Look at the way Drop has shifted. There. And now you also have Lucalzi and Sani pushing. That's a beautiful shot, Fuzi. Over the smoke into a 4-on-4, but Ivy's been pushed by the defense. Lucalzi's
I see. He's just co-casting everything, but he never gets invited to shit. I don't even know why. Maybe he had like some like, I don't know, disagreement with some people, or I don't know. I wish I would see him at events again. He's a great caster.
Around the back lines at T-Con. And Susp, he's waiting just on that left side. Utility's going to go boys positional. Calzi has all the sound he needs, and as that smoke fades away, Susp has just moved out, and he's got spotted. Calzi brings him down. Numbers now favor MIBR.
3v2.
And attentions are now drawn towards T-Con, which should allow the space to be freed up to allow Sonic to make his move back into the open. And so Fuzi.
But at the CS2 at the major in Copenhagen, I actually met Londers for the first time. Such a chill guy, dude. Holy shit, such a nice dude.
Down to the Tech 9 again. That old familiar
Go!
weapon to be able to
Go!
win the round and thrust
Oh
it
my
into their
God.
hands. And once again, Fuzi has picked it up for Wildcard.
Okay, they need one round.
18-15,
They need one round.
flawless
They need one
T-side,
round.
And it's Fuzi with back-to-back clutches.
Yeah, that's gonna put a
They need
smile
one
on your face
freaking round, dude.
because you're the one helping. You're the one making sure that you're gonna close out this map. Those down the stretch
99
clutches
damage?
that he's
Yeah,
had.
I mean,
have been
German
phenomenal.
Counter-Strike low
On
key is
top of
dead,
that,
dude.
the impact kills throughout the round. He's been playing some stellar Counter-Strike down.
Oh, we
the
are for
stretch.
sure as well, dude. The Counter-Strike community, like the talent community, is really big and really good as well. Yeah. And everybody wants to work for CS as well. I mean, like even Shox, who's like doing so much League content, loves to do Counter-Strike stuff.
They switch sides.
Exit posture kills you.
Oh, man.
That's a
Fuzi
nasty
gets away
shot.
with that shot and
Ugh.
then able to close it. So, I mean, he's just being the difference maker in this second overtime, and it looks like they're going to close it out now. It looks like they're going to get training under their belt, and it really will be all because of Fuzi's impact here in second overtime. Just some sick work with that Tech 9. You get him to see about very lightly.
Is that
one?
is that 2 1v2s for the Tech 9 that he wins
Yes,
back?
it
to
is.
back?
Dude,
Yeah.
Jabby is like
That's
legit
it.
like this.
What a little performance out
This
of
guy's
him.
nuts.
Yep. Tech 9 Meister himself.
Okay, come on, one round.
Gonna go
One
down.
round.
And Sus,
Ah,
what
GG.
is happening here? It's
GG.
just drive-by shooting. He's screwing everybody up.
What a stupid round. What a stupid way for this map to end, but Wildcard is going to end it off the back of Sus 3 kills.
Dude, North America's back. All they needed was Sweden.
Yeah, we love Sweden in North America. It's great.
What's up now, Swedes?
Oh, my Lord.
This is so ridiculous.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough one to swallow if you're MIBR walking outside between maps. Going to be a little bit frustrated how everything finished up at the end of the day.
Hold on,
Good
it's
kill
not
from
done yet.
Safe. Needs 3 more to keep MIBR alive.
Never mind.
And almost had the chance, but who else but Susp? Quad kill to close the map.
You can't drink.
I mean, that's the
That's not a requirement, okay?
It wasn't the prettiest Counter-Strike. It certainly
It's
wasn't,
not a
but it
requirement,
was exciting.
Pontus. Don't worry
Multiple
about it.
moments. I think the mistakes allowed a level of...
All right, one more map shot. One more map.
Windows of opportunity for the likes of Stanislaw to get a lot of flanks going. It felt like he was
Yeah,
always
wait, can I
behind
see
it.
this?
He
Is
was
it
always
so? Is there a
threatening
picture of
the
it?
I think second half
Jabby
was where Sus started to really
ES
show his
posture.
individual prowess. You know, really
Bro.
applying pressure towards MIBR early in TCon. Kept
So
them
this
open
is
till the end, and a lot of those rounds were very difficult for
this is the
MIBR to
original
get back
posture.
into
Okay, it's a very small
45
picture, but this is the original
battle back,
posture.
got into OT,
This is how he
and so we
like
got to see
regularly
some
plays.
Susp action to finally close out the
Like this
match.
is his regular posture, right?
Really well done.
It's just
And when you think
crazy.
about it, I mean, just the kind
If you think about
both
it.
teams showed great, like, mental
And
ability
people
to
made
stay
already
in the
like
game.
emotes out of it.
Beat down to start the
Wait,
first
where is
rounds
it?
of the
Yeah.
Wildcard, a comeback, and then MIBR goes on a streak. So I mean, both these teams had to sustain long droughts in their kind of.
It's a 7TV emote.
I think it was some cool shit. Think back to the flashbang that Wildcard threw in the second round of the second half after losing the pistol in towards upper for those kind of push. Those are the cool details that I like seeing on this map.
Oh,
Both teams
man.
had a couple of those.
Okay,
mid-game.
Jabby.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was,
look at it. Yeah, this is
reminder
dude,
of how
this is
one-sided the
crazy.
game was
Wait,
to
hold
kick
on.
things off for Wildcard. You know how dominant it felt, and the fact that MIBR were able to stabilize and get.
I
that
mean,
first
look
down
at
into a
this.
competitive
Look at this.
scoreline was
Oops.
impressive, but just not enough. in the
Look
long
at
stretch
that,
as we got into
dude.
the double
How
overtime.
how is he
It
playing
feels
like
we
that,
was
man?
watching Sus do this all half long, you know, in the second half and then
fuck,
into
dude.
overtime.
You-
It's
you
really
can't-
good on the CT side.
You kind of mentioned it in the second half. MIBR's T side really struggled to come back from 4v5s, and it felt like so many rounds were dictated and decided by that kind of T-main aggression from both teams. Lukowski trying to move out with flashbangs in support
To be
of his
fair, though, one
teammates.
has to say his neck is like he has a pretty big neck in general. Like I mean, look at that. Like that's one long ass neck though. So no matter how he puts it, it always looks weird because he just has a gigantic neck.
Okay, remember holding down that B bomb site alone. It could have been MIBR to close this game in regulation. You know, they were the first team to reach map point, so could have actually been looking at a Brazilian victory to kick things off here on the opening map. And Wildcard had to dig deep.
Hopnik, yeah, that's
all the way
Hopnik,
back into
yeah.
this fight.
Before he only trains Nick, could be a Formula 1 driver.
For Wildcard, it's always a question this early in a map history. You know, just entering the pool of when you pick a map, how good are you going to be on it? At least they've got the win under the belt now going into the second map.
True, Devil. True.
Like I said, I think even if we go to 3, I favor Wildcard here. I think Ancient's going to be good enough for them to close out the series, even if they drop the ball in the next.
Yeah. Well, I think obviously it's
Ella's real posture.
If they just kind of got deleted after that hot start for the rest of the series, but I mean, I think they showed enough fight back to where I'm kind of like, you know, this isn't going to be any kind of a cakewalk.
I think I actually have worse posture than Ella.
Which is coming up next. MIBR's pick. Ancient would be a third map to
yeah, Soldi is crazy.
But MIBR's clearly.
I mean, there's like like Alonso just posted like an Instagram post I think about his nick. Wait, let me actually check. Fernando Alonso.
Yeah, just too much to
like this guy, yeah, this like holy, like he just started like keep in mind also Alonso is like what, like how old is Alonso? Wait, Fernando Alonso age. Okay, this guy's 43. Okay, I'm gonna show you a picture of a 43-year-old. Look at the neck, dude. Like Jesus Christ, brother. Like what the fuck?
But I mean, I'm not holding
brother.
I really, every time I watch Wildcard, I continue just to remain, you know, while I don't always
feel that's like the crazy.
Overall is where I want it to be at the end of the day. I'm always
he's like bigger, like he has like muscles. He has like muscles on his neck that are bigger than my biceps, dude. And this guy's 43 as well. He's just starting. Yeah, sure. Casual workout, dude. Casual workout. What the fuck?
I think there's enough impact players on Wildcard.
Ridiculous.
That story as the map goes on.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to finding out though, because that first game,
even if muscles have muscles, yeah.
Down, Nuke's coming up next. MIBR's map pick, chance to bounce back into the series.
She said she loves you, but she can't love me.
But I love you.
What?
I won't play window anymore.
What's going on?
What the fuck is that ad? I mean, obviously, amazing ad. Great. Absolutely. Holy shit. So good. Thanks for having me, PGL. Also, chat, who's up tomorrow 4 a.m.? Who's doing it? Elden Ring network test number 2. I'll be there 4 a.m., dude. 4 a.m. till 7 a.m. And then we do some, I don't know, some Bloodborne, I guess. Let's fucking go. It's one of the 2 sessions I can actually play and actually stream as well. Next session we're going to stream then will be the Sunday one. Sunday noon. Well, it's not that bad anymore these days, Devil. It was way worse before. And that won't work again. I think they will learn. I think even like, especially less people are playing next time, so it's gonna be okay.
On Wildcard are here in action, looking to do some damage. I've got Stanislaw with me, the IGL, who is ready once again, and this is now becoming quite a regular thing.
Yes,
we were talking
yes,
about
it was not. Yes, it was not. Wait, I'm actually gonna just put some music on while we wait. It was not working on PlayStation, but it was working on Xbox. And you want to know the simple explanation for this? Because Xbox had an average player count earlier for Night Rain of 8 to 10 people. That would explain why the servers held on during the network test on Xbox. Obviously. Everybody just plays on PlayStation on a networking test. So yeah. Simple explanation on that end. They only gave to 8 to 10 people an invite, yeah. At least feels like it. It's hella weird. I don't know. Wait, I want to listen to this.
That seems to have really paid off for him. Obviously, you've been taking him under your wing for quite a while now, but has it even impressed you how much he's been able to show?
A lot of our growth as a team can be attributed to his growth as an individual, because he was really sheltered and in his own shell a year ago. But ever since I feel like China was his turning point, he's constantly learning. It's still a very new environment to him.
I don't think
but
so, Pontus.
I think finally we're starting to see the real J-Buck come out.
I think they
and
will
the
just
potential
like
is starting to come out a little bit as well.
I don't know.
Team as well.
I think they will focus on Xbox gaming as a thing. I feel like the next thing they're gonna release will be actually a PC that is Xbox branded and gets their like. So my idea would be that Xbox completely shuts down the console stuff, but they will bring out a PC that has like their own like Xbox operating system on it. It will be like some form of Windows, but only has like the Xbox kind of shit on it. But it will be like, so you can upgrade it by yourself with like graphics cards and stuff like that, right? So it will be like a home entertainment system that they will bring out. I don't think they will bring out another console, because then you have this connection between Xbox, it being already a Windows, a Microsoft service, and have it connected to the Game Pass and everything. But on the same time, it can also like be just hooked up to like a television and has its own operating system that is easily controlled with a controller. Like pretty much the tablet mode for Windows 8, kind of like that, you know. That would be, I think, and you can like upgrade it if you need like a better graphics card, for example, or they have like different revisions of something or whatever. I feel like they're gonna do that. Like if I would be Xbox, I would do that over like putting out like a next gen console, honestly. Oops. Imagine 800 PC that actually has good performance to price ratio. Exactly. Because all the Xbox games there are out on PC anyways, right? There's no like, this is completely console exclusive.
I want to make it to the next
so
stage.
They should utilize on that way more.
It's just about showing the best version of ourselves, making sure we don't have any hiccups like we did in Katowice. It's the really small details that are costing us at the moment. Yeah. You look at our game against Liquid and against Furia, it's overtime losses that are costing us. And in the current state of Counter-Strike, it's MR12. You don't have the luxury of making a mistake. The team that makes the fewest mistakes is going to win. Yeah. There's only 12 rounds, and with the economy the way that it currently is in the game, you just got to really be as prepared as you can be. So I feel like we're there right now, so we just got to show it.
All right, well, I look forward to seeing it. You're filling me with confidence just with your words and how he's looking for it. Best of luck, Stanislaw. Let's see what you can do in Cluj.
Thank you.
Thank you. Stream A. Wait, how does it work there? Mouse win against Big, Face won against Saw, I think that is. Mongols won against Complexity, and Astralis leads against Pain. Okay, that's to expected. That's to expected. And that's down here. That's the match we want to watch, Chad. That is our match. Eternal Fire versus Imperial Valkyries. Let's go. I so hope that the ladies win this, or at least take a map or something. That'll be great. So remember your first gaming PC where you paid 400 euros for a high-end GPU? So yeah, I'm gonna go to bed early tonight because I want to be up at 3 a.m. again. Well, I need to check if the place where it snowed last night, if they actually have the tracks down now. Oberhof. Oberhof. No, they have not. But apparently there's more snow coming. Maybe we go for a Sunday ski session then? Man, I really hope there's gonna be good snow over the weekend so I can at least ski once. Gosh darn it, dude. What about this one? What? Nah. Nothing. When do you leave for Sweden? Tuesday morning.
Welcome back to
let's go. Come on.
Cluj-Napoca 2025.
Map
It's day
2.
one, and we're heading into our second map here, Wildcard versus MIBR, a double overtime extravaganza, Jason. Everyone expected that.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, look, Crush early couldn't play. Yeah, I mean, it's annoying. You go live early and then it doesn't work. That is annoying. But that's exactly why I didn't want to like stream earlier.
For Wildcard. But now we get to switch to Nuke, where things are going to be a little bit different. I know the general feeling is that MIBR.
Lowes went back to bed. I think Dist as well, right?
It's probably closer than we expect. You know, they don't have a lot of huge wins on it recently. So I think while Wildcard might not be as comfortable on it, I think the same was true in the reverse on Train, where it looked like they were more comfortable, but MIBR still put up a fight. We're going to see that at a Wildcard. And if you have guys like Jaba, Fuzi, Susp having this level of impactful plays on a consistent basis, you're going to be able to challenge for this map. So I think we're going into this as kind of a 50-50.
Yeah, I think so. I think in particular this map, I feel like I give a slight edge actually to MIBR just with the history on Nuke. I like watching their Nuke, and when it's on
Wildcard, win this 2-0.
Jason, he's having that power nap, he's having that meditation. We're gonna hopefully see another level of Insani, because when he is having a great game, you get upset level MIBR. You think back to the major, they kind of were the team that ruined the Na'Vi run immediately because Insani had a great Inferno and a best of one. So they can get to that level if he's having a good game. It's just hard to constantly expect that out of him. But they're going to need him coming into this map if they want to close this one out.
Yeah, I mean, the good news is MIBR's played this like a significantly more than Wildcard has, so I think that's going to have a little bit of extra layer of comfort, but it's not like the wins are super impressive. I think the only problem is you go to the other side of things, and the wins for Wildcard are even less impressive. They got wins over Sinners and Encilio on this map. They've lost to 9 Pandas. They've lost to Fury at the Katowice play in 16-13 in overtime. So, look, they have some experience on it. Fury is not terrible on this map either, so they put up some really good fight against a solid Nuke team as well. This could end up being a 2-0 like we've had throughout the rest of the day at Cluj. I think every series has been a 2-0 so far.
Yeah, it could be. Well, you got to. All I'm hearing is, Jason, you don't respect underdog. With some of those results.
Damn, MIBR is good on Nuke.
I really don't respect underdog.
15-9.
Yeah, we got to learn. We got to learn again. Well, we have got them both playing Train for the first time, and Wildcard are going to go and get a 1-0 record on it. But, now looking into that Nuke, we can actually dive into that a little bit more. So 15-9 win-loss record here for MIBR. You've given us some of the names that they've beaten. So I think it's just going to be another pretty evenly matched performance here. Fuzi, very exciting player to watch on Train. On the Tech 9 of all things.
Yeah, that Tech 9 saved the day for Wildcard a number of times. But really, it's Susp with the rifle that I would imagine is going to have a huge impact. If you look at the way he was sliding into fights, taking them confidently, if Jaba continues that level of play as well. Wildcard's going to be starting on the CT side by virtue of this being MIBR's map pick. So a chance, much like on Train, to extend out to a pretty solid lead early on if they can find some of that early momentum. And much like Train as well, the utility is going to dictate a lot of what you can do in the early round. So if Wildcard's able to sustain that and establish it early on the CT side, it could mean issues for MIBR. We're live into the pistol here on map 2 at PGL Cluj-Napoca between Wildcard and MIBR, and it's a slow pistol round heading towards ramp room.
Nice and slow. Pretty quiet to kick things off. Exit Lakowski gonna make some noise though. Lakowski leading man on the charge. He's going to go right into Sonic, who waits out from hell. He'll take some damage on board, and so Sonic is forced away. Lakowski on the chase down. Ready for Stanislaw, and they keep feeding him. They keep feeding the beast, and he's got himself a double. Jaba stepping up alongside of him, and Wildcard have got themselves this pistol round locked in.
And it's a really good play. Stanislaw gets the 2 kills and just stays passive. Just remains really patient. Just says, I don't have to re-peek. I don't need to risk my life for this kill and open up an opportunity. Buy time for teammates to shift in. And that's an easy pistol round. MIBR,
2 years CBR champ.
Don Mixo, thank you for the 2-year resub, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. Welcome back.
That corner and attacking towards under heaven instead of going down low. But beautiful shooting from Stanislaw.
Yeah, Stanislaw, one of the in-game leaders that certainly has individual game. I think we've seen that throughout the last few months from Wildcard. Is Stanislaw can step up in the big moments. You know, when the pressure is getting to some of the younger players, Stanislaw has always kind of been there and can have some great games individually. And that's obviously a luxury to have at this level of Counter-Strike.
Okay, MIBR is fully saving. They're gonna buy next
Just
round. I mean, I didn't get a
just
single kill.
Flock
So.
of blocks.
Get some confidence frags here for Wildcard.
The Glock flock.
Some easy headshots.
That flock ain't gonna do anything. It's not gonna get anything done.
No, maybe a bomb plant is their hope and dream, but that should be dead soon. But yeah, just go back to that point about Stanislaw, Jason. You know, from your memories back in the day, how would you have described Stanislaw when he initially came onto the scene versus now?
You know, it's pretty similar. I think he's got like a similar style of play in terms of what he likes to do. He's always been like a slower, calculated person. I think the fun thing about Stanislaw is like as an IGL, he's just like never been like super highly rated in like the pantheon of NA IGLs, which I mean, I say that as if there's like a list of like, you know, world beater IGLs that have come out of the region.
North American in-game leaders that fabled pantheon.
Well, we got Nitro and we got Big Brain Tarek with winning a major as an IGL.
Yeah,
so you know, tough competition.
Yeah,
quite frankly.
Like Stewie 2K as well.
Yep, he was there for a minute. But no, like, I mean, jokes aside, like he was someone that, you know, kind of just, it felt like he was always the leader to build a team up to a certain point and then someone else would take it over and bring it the rest of the distance. So he kind of always got left behind for whatever reason, which is part of the reason why his resurgence in this Wildcard team is so damn cool. Which is like, okay, let's give the man his flowers now because his performance with this project as an individual and as a leader is super impressive.
I mean, 3rd round, he's up already. And he's still got 1,000 in the bank, so that's pretty good.
The outside smoke. Serena, look at Fuzi.
Oh, that's a tough angle.
A little bit of aggression.
Dude, I hate to do these. I cannot play with them.
Moving forward in front of it.
Come on.
Fuzi continues to walk, and okay, comes out with a kill. Wachowski blasted away, his head against the wall, and Stanislaw to throw a deep smoke to maintain position towards Squeaky Door.
It's a nice advantage to find. And a nice piece of utility to stall things out further. And if you're MIBR, you're like, well, shit, we put up this smoke wall outside that we didn't utilize. Now we've lost a player over in lobby, running out of utility. They've got 1 smoke. Their last smokes are just put out right now. An outside wall that is just a fake. Nobody's going to be utilizing that. And where do you head?
Comes the peek from Fuzi out from CT Van. He goes again. Surely
Fuzi is zoning right now.
They apply pressure to him, fire to force him into the open. Fuzi to connect his shot.
Okay.
Sani going down, drop to reply. Fuzi finally
he got 3 kills.
So this defense is looking so good, but that kill from Drop, does that open up the chance here for MIBR?
No, you've already got Jaba downstairs, and even though it's only an MP9, with Drop having 2 HP to plant the bomb, he can go down so easy. All you have to do if you're Wildcard at this point is not over-rotate, not panic, and make sure you pick up that AWP that delivered you 3 kills at the end of the round. Up heaven we go. They faked the lower sight. Stanislaw knows exactly what's coming. The only chance they have to win, and he's got his eyes right on it. Easy kill from below. And Drop can do nothing.
Nice.
Yeah, he couldn't even really drop
First gun round easy.
Nice. Nice one. Yeah, I'm glad you saved that for this moment.
Yeah, you know, there's no other moment other than that. 3-0 start, though, for Wildcard, and for MIBR, there's not a lot of money left over. It would have loved to get a ball plant out of that situation if nothing else. Would have tipped them into the territory of getting a good buy, but Fuzi the farmer today. He's just got that Brazilian crop.
True. I mean, honestly, though, they do have another, like, safe, like, well, low economy round now.
Well, 3-0. Here's that hot start that we were saying Wildcard could get out to on this CT side.
Having the MP9 actually will be a good call.
It's
like,
going to be a long map for MIBR.
Oh my god.
There's a couple of
There's a slaughter so far.
3 kills in the blink of an eye for Wildcard. Drop and safe left. 2v4.
Okay. Whoa.
What? PC? Spectator
Alrighty.
PC crash, I think.
Well, outside now with Susp. Good kill.
I thought it
That's
was my
safe to
PC,
fall
actually.
down. And these Tech-9s really don't do anything at all. Just the one kill onto Stanislaw. And
They
surely
only work
drop.
for Fuzi.
They only work for Fuzi.
Nice.
Dropped on.
4-0. Okay, come on.
Blasted
13-0, chat. Let's go.
Litters the floor and a 4-0 lead for Wildcard.
And this is the nightmare fuel for MIBRs. Not only are you down 0-4, but it's been pretty clean from Wildcard. So the money is huge.
Dude,
You already
other
have
than
8,000 on
drop,
Jaba.
no one
You
has
got
a
plenty
kill
of money
yet.
behind the other guys for another buy.
What?
So CT side has a cushion.
Bro.
They have a loss they can sustain and still get a full buyout behind them in the next round. So MIBR is going to have to grind that economy back the hard way.
They have a really rough start to
Only
the
one
round.
person on the team has got a kill yet, and it's drop with all 3 of
Nah, it could be a
MIBR's kills
caster.
so far. They've got to turn that around right now. And Stanislaw being peppered, stuck in the middle of the fire, and he's okay. He's still allowed to survive.
The slow round.
Sounded like it was going to be a much more ferocious start to the round for MIBR, just that initial utility in towards the A site, and then slow things down. Go out
Easy,
outside with the
Fuzi.
smokes instead.
Oh.
Ooh, good break. Narrow miss from Fuzi. Molotovs to delay the cross to stall out these smokes. Spam down. That's
Best
a frag
fragger-
from Sonic.
best
He's
fragger
brought down
dead
to
for
1
MIBR.
HP. But he's found himself a kill, and he's got to tuck himself into wall. Secret access is there, but not in time for safe.
my
That
God,
AWP
what is
has one
MIBR
more frag to
doing?
find.
It's becoming very rough now for MIBR to kick off Nuke, isn't it? Oh, they are just not finding the fights. They are not getting anything going at all. This feels like the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, Jason. This is just flat.
Nice reference game.
For all of you who watch it. I suppose the Americans are probably waking up now, right? Or coming alive, getting ready to start their days. You know,
It's about 11 a.m., Dinko. I was hoping they'd be waking up a little bit earlier.
But we have a gamer audience, Jason. Were you getting up at 11 a.m. when you were a gamer? Back in the
can't
day
do
when you were-
shit.
Yeah.
Not so much.
You can't do shit.
So.
All right. Well, Sonic has gone down. That's the 1 HP player, but the defense is just still so solid. 3 kills for Fuzi on the op. He continues
3 to
his monster
5, 0
performance from Train. And
3
it's
5 0 5 0 5 0 5 1 5.
That round for a
Bro.
timeout.
Yeah, I think so.
What
This
is
also
MIBR
how
doing?
Train started. You know, he's 5 in a row for Wildcard. I think we all remember that very quickly.
Coach,
MIBR
get me
showed
in.
great tenacity and mental strength to come back into that half, but this feels worse. This feels like they're in a massive hole.
Well, the problem now too is like one thing is like that wasn't even the smoke fading on that kill from Fuzi. That was a gap in that smoke that
Play
you
like
could
ass
look
right
over and
now.
just see barely the exit, just the shoulder of a player kind of walking through it. So you're now getting a little bit sloppy with utility as well. If you're MIBR, you're losing the opening battle exchange, you're losing the economy game, you're losing the utility. There's not a whole lot to lean on for MIBR in these first 5 rounds. And once again, a hero AK-47 and upgraded pistols with armor, a little bit of utility to create an opportunity. But there's 3 players with 0 kills on the MIBR side. So just fragging production isn't even there.
I wish for a quick second map.
Yeah,
True.
there's nothing going for them, but maybe this hero 8K for safe can open
Oh,
things
wait,
up. His
actually
first
got a
kill of
frag.
Nuke, and it's a kill on Susp. The AWP not too far off landing that. And right now in this kind of form, you wouldn't put it past Fuzi to connect a shot like that, but they do get down, they do get past Fuzi and into the B-bomb site.
Defense has rotated. The one X factor in this round is this late lurk across the secret, which has just come in.
Okay, question is, are they going up or not?
Jaba. Oh, they did not find the timing they needed. They might just relinquish this lower bomb site after having 2 players here. There's a misread coming out from Wildcard at the moment.
Oh, they think they're going up again.
Fuzi connecting on the drop.
Oh.
Oh, son,
All of a sudden, it's a 3v3.
Exit, the only other player getting something done here for MIBR, and they're going to bail out. They're going to try and leave B, go back and challenge Hell. But as long as Sonic stays alive, he's a problem.
Bro, what is
problem for them
MIBR
to have to try and deal with.
doing?
And not only will he stay alive, but he will hit a headshot.
2v2.
He will get his pick and then peek into the open. There's still time for MIBR to get into the bomb site. They've got 55 seconds, or 45 rather now. And we've got Stanislaw and Jaba in the 2v2.
That follow-up sync from Sonic is not necessary whatsoever. He did such a good job of getting that first kill, but now it makes things a little awkward. Jaba's just going to wait, looking at an off angle. Safe needs to clear this angle, and he does. Oh, what a little weird peek that Jaba can't handle.
Is he
and
saving?
Stanislaw left alone. And this round is completely shifted out of control.
He has a kit. He has a flash. He has a molly.
Wildcard.
Stanislaw. Oh. It's the only thing he could have done, really, but expected result. Safe to tap his head off as it shows up the top of the vent. And MIBR starts with Hero AK. Starts with Safe, getting that pick over towards ramp.
Yeah, but there's, this swing as well. If you're sus, you're thinking maybe it's going to be Tech 9's battered by the AK-47. Sonic coming back for this peak, knowing an AWP was recovered over in ramp room is a little bit rough. That means Jaba's put in a weird situation. And that round just feels so avoidable from the side of Wildcard, so recoverable, and just made all the wrong decisions with which to do it. So first round on the board for MIBR, back by 4.
Fruzy again, so aggressive. I love it. I love his playstyle with the AWP. Oh, exit.
And this time with the AWP over in Hut, there's nothing to really harass the
Wait,
cross
exit is in. They don't know about exit.
I think Exit's really confused right now. He's like, how am I here and I haven't seen anyone?
Yeah, he's just like, where is everybody? And then he's shocked by that shot, then turns. All right, Exit still gets away with one inside of the site. Sus, bro, what?
What? How does he not see him? How is he alive?
This is such a weird round of Counter-Strike. I am so glad that we're all here to witness this, because no one would believe us if we talked about it. This is wild. Sus getting another one. What is going on?
In the way, man. Yeah.
Okay, well, Stanislaw's got one coming up the vents, and all of a sudden it's calmed down.
It was
so sketchy.
That was so weird.
Some missed opportunity from Jaba.
What a weird round.
We've recovered. Sus comes in, eventually looks down. It's all good.
What
Everybody
the hell
can chill.
was that?
Drop into 1v3 with no health, no control of the bomb, and only 38 seconds left on the clock, and this should be all done. They don't really have the timing yet on this reposition, but I don't think there's anything Drop's going to go for. This is a saved AK-47 all day. So 6-1 is going to be the score for Wildcard after a little bit of craziness.
Yeah, definitely a wild round. And one that will go in the favor of the
Logan,
defense.
this is like face at level 7.
Unfortunate there for MIBR, who wanted that previous round win with a Hero AK to kind of be the lifeline, the moment, the catalyst perhaps, to build something on this T side. And immediately going into a round loss in the fashion that they did is going to be incredibly frustrating. We'll get to watch it here. Fuzi was able to hold down Hut for so long. Eventually, they come in towards him. Exit hit that spinning kill. And then there was this awkward scenario with Sus's view model was blocking Exit in the bottom of the site.
Yeah, I mean, look, with the position of Exit in the upper side at one point during that round, they're very lucky to get away with that. And if they hadn't called that like aggressive positioning from Fuzi, like Exit might be able to find some opening kills that just destroy that defense. That's a very weird turn of events. Utility to cross over to red box. Nate is actually pretty solid, but they want the fight. No smoke up. Sonic swings for it, sees the opportunity, didn't see a fight he didn't like, and now all of a sudden it puts Susp under pressure.
Oh, Susp. Good shot.
And Susp will handle the pressure with no issue. Safe to go down. A 4v4 picked up.
Yeah, but it ain't over yet.
Dropping further back.
It ain't over yet. This is an awkward position for Fuzi because there's no one in ramp room, so he's actually getting pushed from ramp room as well. About to be pitched. Susp gonna go down. Yep, just wanders out into the open, and now it's Fuzi's turn, and the timing isn't gonna be there. He's wrapped upon any moment.
Oh, that's
Exit
getting caught off guard every time.
Yeah, this is a great response from MIBR coming back into this. There should be no way to lose this round at this point.
Jeez.
Jaba's going to try and fight forward, and maybe he can open up a pathway to a wild card win.
I feel like MIBR have, like, when they're in control of the map, they have, like, no idea what to do. Like, look, they're just all chilling in lobby and don't really know what to do.
Stanislaw and Jaba are just going to gamble that the finishing play is going to be to the lower bomb site. I think that's just kind of, they've put all their eggs in that one basket. But it's looking like the right call for the moment.
Oh my god, if MIBR loses this, that's such a tilter.
And Drop. They can block off these control side windows. They can block off decon if they want to give up the indication they're coming here. 23 seconds left on the clock, and here it comes.
Shit,
Window
man.
smashed open.
Here we
Jaber's
go.
flash going through, and he's going to charge with it into the
my
open.
God.
And Jaber comes away with one headshot, goes back to try and damage up a second, but it's 10 seconds left. Stanislav can end it, and then shot from Insani through the edge of the double door.
That was
Stops
close,
the chances
actually.
of Stanislav from ending the round. Oh, if he just stops that bomb from going down, he runs away and hides, then it's on there for Wildcard. But
that was
Stanislav
close.
get caught.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. He almost had the opportunity. I mean, considering the losses that were taken, it's a really nice recovery.
Yeah.
But MIBR just take control of outside with force and with speed and make it really uncomfortable for Susp and Fuzi playing heaven and hell. A valiant attempt to recover the round that just falls by the wayside.
If he gets another kill
Beautiful
there, it's
shooting
so
from
open.
Insani down the stretch with the AWP and a second round for MIBR.
The thing is, though, I feel like on competitive play, if you actually have a team that plays well Nuke, it's more T-sided, in my opinion, at least. Oh, no.
They can't afford to lose this next round, though, if you're MIBR, because this has huge ramifications. If you win this round, you break the money finally for Wildcard, and you give yourself an amazing opportunity to build something meaningful out of this first half. And remember, this was MIBR going down 5-0. They could get themselves 4 off the back of winning this round.
Oh.
Exit to Burn as he peers through Squeaky.
And I think the most important is they
Wildcard
finally
now.
ground that economy down. That's the big key factor, is that they've finally taken all that money that was built up out of the hands. So this is a huge round.
Oh, Fuzi with eyes on the prize down into the radio room.
I don't feel the opposite. Like, if you aren't well coordinated on CT side, everything falls so easily. But with good team play, you can shut down the T's and the drags. Yeah. I guess it always comes down to the play style. But I had a lot of matches where the T side was super favored.
And Fuzi, his output is insane.
Okay, he got
so
2.
confident, but dropsing and repositioning. He knew that he hadn't dropped down into the B bomb site, and so waits to punish that repeak.
I don't think Fuzi thought that next fight was going to come that quickly, or else he would have dropped down the ramp instead of falling on the other side of the boxes, and then just was a little bit too late. He realized he's pinned in. Awkward situation, but he's done his job. He's done great damage. 2 kills for him before MIBR even really gets close to attacking in. So Suspus has time to rotate down low, but he needs to get some information and survive, and there it is. He's got it. Sees both players. Will call his teammates in for the rotation. And this is going to be a really tough post plant for MIBR. Exit has to produce, but he's got the bomb in his hands.
There's no way they're winning this.
Now he goes back and realizes he needs to be out of commission for just a second here to put that bomb down. And now a 2v4, he's caught in the open. So many angles to have to worry about. And the first threat is coming through control room.
Oh, wait.
X is going to deal with that, though. Here
if
comes
Drop
Jaber,
gets this kill, never mind, it's over.
Waiting. It's Drop, but he's gone. Cast aside. Exit blinded by that flash from Sonic.
They win the low buy round, dude.
Recovery for Wildcard to get a 7th round win on the CT board.
Yeah, too many bodies and not enough time to get out of this site for post-plant positions. Nice retake from Wildcard. That flashbang from Sonic is great. Jabo just chucks some bullets into the wall to make sure that his opponent is looking in the direction of the flashbang. But this is really the success. And Fuzi's had this kind of impact on both maps, and you can just see, full of confidence, he's more than happy to take the follow-up fights as well. Wildcard putting up a really nice defensive half so far, 7-2. And they avoid that disastrous reset. So the opportunity for MIBR to get a couple easy rounds to close the gap has disappeared again.
Yeah, Fizzy is carrying right now.
We see that.
Not only the kills, but also the info he gets through these plays because he plays so aggressive. I love it.
Mow them down. Here they come. Snaps away onto exit. Jaber's got the other 2, and it's a cleanup here from Wildcard. That is exactly what they wanted.
Yeah, exactly what the doctor ordered. Although I'll tell you, if you look at Lukowski right now, he's got Molotov smoke flashbang. So I feel like that could have been useful, some utility. It might have been just trying to save it for maybe the post-plant resmoke mini once the bomb goes down, but not even able to get into that level of success due to the upper defense between Stanislav and Jabo. So Stanislav pushes in with the auto shotty, looking to get some of that bonus money.
Oh, I think he saw him.
Oh, yeah. That's what you like from Stan. Just charging forward. XM 10-14 in full force. 3 kills, 10-3. That is what you like to see from Stan.
Yeah, true Dilla games. That's why I'm so excited for Valkyries.
I suppose it just feels so good
for Imperial Valkyries, because Ana, she's insane with the op if she has a good game. Holy crap.
Might just be all over in the series.
Oh,
yeah.
Damn. Yeah, well,
frustration from drop.
It's been a rough half, and I mean, Nuke can make you feel this way. Nuke
Especially when you get blasted by a shotgun.
Right, and now he's got it again. So more bonus money, a chance with that auto shotty. So timeout taken. I think after that death slam, like coach is like, that's a pretty good indication that I need to step in here.
Especially when you're in-game leader.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those easy moments to pick for a pause on the action. 8-2. 2 rounds left in this opening half, and money has just ballooned back up for Wildcard, so they have no cash issues for the rest of the half.
All right, 10 rounds in. Let's go.
No problems whatsoever. Because Stan has got the big old shotgun. They're about to put some pressure in towards ramp room. Grenade to blow away.
That was the second timeout for MIBR.
Into Fuzi. He's got Sonic to come in and quickly help and distract and slow them down. And this gives Fuzi all the time in the world to reposition down in the lower bomb site.
Yeah, but still, with the kind of defense they were mounting in this ramp room, I feel like they probably wanted to get more than just a 1-for-1 trade. They probably felt like that should have been way more solid. And also now you got to consider the fact that because Stanislav still has this auto shotty, you know, it's a fun weapon to watch on Nuke when they come at it, but when the auto shotty is forced to move and rotate, it gets into some awkward scenarios. And no information right now for Wildcard. They know ramp room has been taken. They have no intel outside, no intel in lobby, and you're leaving Jaba all on his own in the upper bomb site. So exit's going to turn into a lurk. It looks like what they're going to do. 2 come out through hut, 1 come in through mini, and you have exit in position over in ramp room to be a really late lurk up heaven.
Good smoke.
Not a lot of time. 25
though.
seconds that resmoke comes in. Obviously, they're going to have to disrespect it and just charge into the bomb site. Jaba waiting to give them the business.
What?
But Fuzi, what is he doing today with pistols?
What the
hell? Just flies up with a 5-7, gets a double kill, and just
I want to see Fuzi's point of view of that.
Done.
Please show the replay.
I thought even maybe like a no.
Please show the replay of that.
But how does he get 2 kills? There's a player by hut and a player behind vent
with the 5-7.
Yeah. But 1 is fine. Like I can understand 1 catching him off guard, but how does he get the second one?
What?
That's how, Jason. That's how.
And he even did damage.
Even he is surprised by that.
He can't even believe it. He can't even believe what he's just done.
Coach gives him a thumbs up, like, "Yep, just as we drew it up, brother." Well done.
That's exactly. You know, that,
guy's on fire, dude. Holy shit!
Every time.
Yeah, that's the way it's done.
Yeah, Fuzi is just a god today with 5-7s and Tech 9s.
Also, think of the frustration we just saw to the MIBR side. Nothing's going to piss you off more out of a timeout than that kind of a double kill coming out the vents.
Yep, true.
Yeah, just kind of wrecking them. All right, well, 10 rounds for Wildcard teed up, and there's no halftime break here, so not a whole lot of time for MIBR to even get a mental break. So it looks like the punishment shall continue. Stanislav.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, nice and clean from Stan, cleaning up house with a triple kill.
Dude,
and these drop and exit are so far away from me.
These last 2 rounds just look like MIBR's
How is this
just
MIBR's map pick?
You know, like just kind of like a dead man walking sort of thing.
Yeah.
Knockout on their feet, however you want to describe it.
Not good is the simple way of putting it.
No reaction to Stanislav on that triple kill. No one able to trade it off. A nice little sequence. And now you're left in a 2v5, now 2v4 trying to recover this bomb down in secret, but there's 3 members of Wildcard sitting right on it. And you've got no smoke to even block and just try and pick it up inside the smoke. You've just got to fight the whole way through.
Yeah, the walk into lower is doomed. Doomed to die at the hands of the law.
And now your utility's been negated as well.
There's no way to winning this.
Stanislaw winning the peak. This could be the ace. This could be the ace. And Stanislaw is going to get all 5 to close out the first half.
I know how they feel. I felt like that yesterday as well.
Lovely last round from Stanislaw. Initial hold on the triple push in secret. Yeah, put that new snooze in. Get that fresh snooze in your mouth.
A lip pillow.
You deserve it. You deserve it with all the up kills.
Is that supposed to be doping when you get nicotine in throughout the whole game?
Second half going to be getting underway. And a little check of the notes there. Nice and color coordinated, Jason.
Isn't that like considered
notes,
doping?
But effective in terms of how they're working. Seeing look at that.
And no color coordination. No color
no
coordination.
No one's talking on MIBR. They gave up. They gave up. They gave up.
And I think earlier today, Harry and Hugo were touching on the fact that Virtus Pro, the team that lost, had a huge amount of notes.
Okay, so we're doing the whole thing.
Short amount of notes, you know. So what are we seeing here? Over preparation kills the dream, Jason.
Too many details rattling around in the brains, and you can't focus on the fragging.
Yeah, exactly. Keep it nice and colorful and short and simple, and your teammates are gonna be flying.
Well, here's the triple kill to open things up. Nice spray control on the second 2, but the idea that's not traded off is crazy to me. Exit and drop had nothing
was
to
an
do with
ace from Stanislaw.
Stoic as ever, even after picking up the ace.
All right, come on. Wildcard winning pistol, and then we go for Imperial. Let's go.
All right, well, my teammates haven't killed you yet, so I'm just going to peek out.
That's why you got to admire Stanislaw's game. He's got one thing in mind, and that's winning the map. He knows, there's no point in chasing the ace. It's the only way they can actually win the round.
Chase the ace. 15-3, Stanislaw. What a game.
He's matching Fuzi, 15-5.
Might be all over
health
soon.
benefits, yeah.
Oof. We go from a double overtime extravaganza to this. Insani, 1-for-1 against Jaba. So Insani's still alive and kicking, but his teammate's safe. Does not have that luxury.
Okay, they've spotted dualies in the upper side as well. There goes drop. So Wildcard just kind of poking and prodding at multiple different areas of the map, but most of the power is coming through hell. Sus is going to be able to force them back. Ramp room is overtaken. That's the bomb trying to get away, and Insani can't land any of the kills to slow him down.
Through
and
there.
how do you rotate now?
Fuck?
You've got nobody downstairs. You know the bomb site is lost. You don't have access to vents, and it's going to be a real tough retake for MIBR.
Yeah, it's going to be tough here, especially because it feels like the piss round is one of the first nails into the coffin here, the second half to close things out.
Oh, good lurk from Fuzi, though.
It might be the first and the last nail.
Yeah, that's true. We got MIBR trying to come back down
good
through
lurk from
all
Fuzi.
3 players going through ramp.
Fuzi goes now.
How long does he hold off?
Yeah.
He's going to hear steps now, so we can start to move in and try and
help
his
planted for him.
No one's giving them an opportunity, which buys more time for Fuzi to come in, but that time is no longer there. His teammates are both down inside of the site, so it's all on Fuzi. They're going to get on that defuse, going to stick it and cover it off, and they win the pistol round on the retake. So some life in MIBR yet.
Yeah, but man, it felt like way too simple of a retake for the situation it looked like they were going to be in. One player gets pinned down behind the silo. One player in dark isn't able to pounce whatsoever. There's a lot of freedom of MIBR in that 3-on-3, especially with Fuzi's really late flank.
Do you think that sometimes, though, that the fact that they're waiting for the flank to come in can play against them sometimes? Like, you're so focused on not dying and trying to just allow Fuzi to come in that maybe you put yourself in a weird position?
Maybe before the comeback now into map 3.
That happens,
oh my god!
I would imagine very frequently. I mean, I think if you talk to pro players, they'll mention that happens quite often. Like, why didn't you swing here? Well, we're trying to stay alive for the flank to come in, and it took an extra 5 seconds. Whatever it might have been. It's also hard as the lurker, as Fuzi in that situation, to know when it's your time to pounce.
Yeah, he was quite deep in the ramp room, but I mean, MIBR, if there is any way of coming back into nuke, it starts now, and.
Not like that.
For you, it ends now.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant at the end of the round, where it just looks like they're kind of like they already kind of feel it. It felt like they already knew they'd lost at a certain extent. And this is just kind of Insani just walking out into an angle that he doesn't expect he's going to be exposed from silo. Just maybe lost a little bit of focus and one detail escapes him. And now you're in a man disadvantage and you're trying to make a play to equalize things around these smokes.
There's a T right behind them.
Ooh, there goes Susp through the smoke himself. J-Bot to chime in, and for MIBR,
wait.
It looks a little disastrous because they win the pistol round, but they lose the force buy. They haven't lost it yet, but it's very close to happening, as Susp will confirm it. 11-3, Wildcard bounce back immediately.
Let's go.
What a great patient lurk around that wall of smokes outside. And again, it comes down to that pick on Insani. 2 players coming in to kind of close the gap and where he goes down. Beautiful shot from Fuzi. Safe's even kind of looking for it, even kind of
Dude,
understands
for once I wanted to fast map too and I actually get it.
And still
Crazy.
can't find the right timing for it. Perfect trades, perfect collapse on the upper bomb site, and Wildcard losing the pistol. They get it right back in round 2. Or round 14, whichever way you want to look at it.
Round 2 of the second half. I like it. Keeps it simple, keeps it easy. Here we go. Sus charging out towards red. Smoke's following in behind it. And he's just going to continue to move forward. Look at that. Look how fast he's down.
Sus already down.
Not stopping either.
Not at all. Why would you? And you have to know at this point, if you're Wildcard, it's going to be a force buy coming out from MIBR. So this is a lot of really good space taken against what you know is going to be a buy. And it's only Lucauzi here. And he's put himself in a position where one and done is the name of the game. And he spots one, backs off all the way down to the stairs. This is going to pull the ramp player down. That'd be safe. But again, it's only pistols. It's only pistols, and already Lucauzi is gone. And Wildcard has all the time in the world if they want to rethink this and reconvene elsewhere.
Quick throw clear there.
Yeah, time is a luxury on the side of Wildcard. Ollie's going into both sides of the ramp, and Sonny can't really help his teammates out. He can try and block them.
Ooh.
And that's actually worked out pretty well. That smoke made it uncomfortable, and Safe just bangs Fuzi's head off. Now with 40 seconds left, Jaba making the play through heaven, and the rest of his teammates are going to try and follow suit.
Yeah, and this is the kind of calling that has made me really enjoy watching Wildcard as well, because you throw that utility down, it's a fake of sorts. One player's gone through, yeah, to his death, but you have so much time and you've done such a good job early in the round of getting position that you have all the safety in the world to back up. Throughout the entirety of this round, as Wildcard shifts into these positions, they've shifted into spots that allow them to call the audible when it's needed. And MIBR can't go for this because they have no money. They have to save this FAMAS. They have to save this armor so they can buy up some utility. They're not going to get away with everything. You have to imagine Jaba's going to find at least one more.
Come on. That's draw already like secured for Wildcard.
No.
Nope.
Not today.
Good cover from Safe.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how much that really means long term, but...
I bet Insani right now is praying to God that the bomb blows that Galil out of heaven and towards CT spawn. And God did not answer his prayers.
Hey,
nope, he did not. He ignored him, and it looks like God is
right, map and match point for Wildcard.
Let's
go.
I think this might be done. So 12-3, Wildcard really dominant showing in the second map.
You know, you can get a decent buy though with this new FAMAS price as well. Like one FAMAS could be dropped over, so you can have 2 or 3 rifles. And look, it's not going to be pretty, but it's going to be better than you'd imagine with the strength of the buffed FAMAS. So 2 of them, 2 MP9s and a 5.7, and a decent amount of nades and utility. So let's see if Wildcard can scrape something together here in round 16.
Why is my browser not working? No, it is.
Nice clearance outside here for Susp. Just making sure no one's pushed up aggressively for MIBR. Double push through. Secret coming up here for the defense. They're going to have a look up towards the top of the stairs. And Fuzi, not challenging. He's covered in behind red for the time being. But you'd imagine eventually they're going to have a look over there. Actually, Susp had eyes on it,
easy
so he
kill.
didn't need to. Susp was watching over towards Secret, so Insani peeks his head up, immediately taken off. And a 5v4, a huge step in the right direction for Wildcard to try and close this one out. Know where Safe is. They've done the damage to him.
Oh,
Safe.
Okay.
Still stepping up though, and that FAMAS is getting some work done on 2 individual players. Safe finally cast away in a 3v2 as Wildcard come crashing into the A site, but exit and drop step up. And a double from Mexi keeps this going
game, dude.
That's a nicely timed nade and peak combination as Wildcard try and hustle into that mini hit. So MIBR stave off a loss in this series for at least 1 round. But a buy coming in for Wildcard. Alp is dropped over to Fuzi. They're going to be out of funds after this. Galil on J-Bus, AK-47 for Sonic. But MIBR have one last gasp, one last chance to go on a streak here and try and force overtime. It would be a 9-round comeback overall. They need 8 more rounds to complete it.
Exit fighting on to keep his team in the battle.
If you want to close the game, just press Alt F4.
Just about missing on the opportunity.
Yeah, but now that he sees where the defense is located, he's like, okay, I can take a little bit more space. He's like, now I know one's in big garage.
Oh my God, what a
good shot with the up, and that's through the smoke. And Sonic gets one back, but meanwhile, elsewhere on the map, Sonic found drop.
Yeah, 4v3 off of that early exchange. If Insani doesn't get that pick back through the smoke, this looks very difficult for MIBR to return back in their favor, but that one kill can make a massive difference.
It's still difficult because you have no one downstairs. Secret is being attacked upon. Sonic's over in Squeak Door, so you can't drop down vents. This is really tough. MIBR have to make a decision right now. Exit and Lukowski are the only ones who can really make a play that can change the nature of this round. They smoke door off yet again.
I'll do you guys a favor. If I go live tomorrow morning at like 4 a.m., I will not do a ping at everyone, okay? Because if someone in bed has like not their sleep mode on their phone, you will get like woken up by that, and I don't want that. So I'm not gonna do it at everyone tomorrow for stream. Just so you know.
The upper bomb site, and you have so many angles you have to worry about coming in lower, and you've got 2 flashes to clear out the retake. So Exit's going to deal with Sonic, but that's just wasted time. He's going to drop down into the vent. Insani trying to come back in from control room, but he's the only player left between Wildcard and their victory in this series. They open up Cluj-Napoca here.
Nice.
With a
Imagine not muting every Discord you join immediately.
MIBR.
I have 3 servers. No, I'm lying. 5 servers. I have 5 servers that I have not on mute, actually. My own server, the Twitch partner one, and the rest is secret. Those are the ones that I don't have. Yeah, that's the ones that I don't have the mute on. Other than that, yeah, every time I join a server, insta mute. All right. I'm actually gonna change title already because that's the next match lined up for us. It is Eternal Fire versus Imperial Valkyries. Did I write that correct? I did. Sweet. All right, time for the ladies, dude. Let's fucking go. I'm pumped. I want to see some good Counter-Strike from them, man. At IM Katowice, they were not able to play it to their fullest because they had visa issues with their in-game leader, so the in-game leader wasn't there calling strats. Now they're full force back in Cluj-Napoca, and I think the group stage actually is in Bucharest. So they've freaking owned now. Let's go. I want to see some good Counter-Strike. They're playing against Eternal Fire. Eternal Fire made it to the quarterfinals at IM Katowice, actually. So that will be interesting. And then after that game, we're going to do some Bloodborne runs. See how we're doing today. And then early bed get. Exactly, Medwin. Some good ass CS. Damn, what kind of ass is that? Jesus Christ, Stanislaw. Yo, what up, Schnuff? Shit, now it's gonna change all because you're here. But today has been a weird day, I do agree. Like, I'm off work currently, and I was working more today than I was like in the last, like, during a regular like Friday. Okay. Maybe if they go to a break, I can put the stream music on and take a break by myself. Okay, maybe they're talking about it.
3D Max and Falcons taking some wins earlier. Wildcard grabbing a win over MIBR that we just witnessed. Coming up next, Eternal Fire taking on the Imperial Valkyries, stepping in as the final game on the B stream, and we'll get to see what Eternal Fire has to put up against him.
Yeah, Eternal Fire versus Imperial Valkyries. Exciting matchup. They've been waiting a long time to get into this, and finally Imperial Valkyries will be able to play on land with their full squad. We'll get that matchup in just a little bit. We're going to go to a break. When we come back, Imperial Valkyries versus Eternal Fire.
She said
Let's
she
go.
loves you, but
Also,
she can't love
you
me.
learned you also had a leg broken,
you.
not just shoulder. Ah, shit, man. Speedy recovery, man. Speedy recovery. And drunk AF. Oh, shit. Don't drunk in chat. Drink in chat. All right, chat. I'm going to take a short break. When I return, for Counter-Strike, and then Bloodborne, okay? I'll be back in, like, a little bit. We're back. Don't go anywhere.
Play your role. One expert.
It's time to play Guess the Price, and I've got 23 from Imperial Valkyrie. How are we doing?
I'm doing good, but I'm not ready for this.
Do you know what? Many people have told me they're not ready for this, and then normally they're the ones that do pretty good. It's just looking at the prices and guessing what it was being gained. Let's get the timer going, the 60 seconds.
Ready?
M249.
Oh my god,
M249. One you probably never buy.
That's the cheap one, I think. I would say 2,000 something, 2,100.
No, it's 5,200 was the expensive one.
No, it's Negev.
Okay, CZ.
One. 500.
Yes. Now Negev.
I don't know, 4,900.
Oh, 1,700. R8.
700.
Oh, so close, 600. SG.
Didn't buy it for so long. 3,100.
Oh, 3,000. Max 7.
1,700.
Oof, 1,300. Nova.
I don't remember this. 300.
Nope. P90. Quickly, time.
I don't know.
No. The time is over.
It's all the weapons that you don't buy in the game.
Exactly. It's the ones you will not have in your loadout.
Oh my god.
CZ is probably the closest you would have to be in a regularly used weapon there. Not easy, right?
Oh shit, it's wait,
remember.
who's that?
I don't even have them in my loadout.
I don't remember her name.
When I first did it, I got 0 correct, so you did better than me. You did better than me. That's fine.
Oh my
Not everyone has succeeded in this. It is very tough. But thank you very much for playing.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, 23, right. Right. Wait, to hype it up, chat. This is if Ana is in peak form. If Ana is in peak form, she will do things like this. Hold on. Hey, Pale. So if Ana is in peak form, she pulls off shit like this.
Shift away. Ana tries to make use of it. Now, ooh, good nade as well. There's a smoke in play. She can reposition. And with that open hand, we know how powerful she can be. Oh, the first player has been shown.
Boom.
And that is now
Boom.
the first kill. Make it 2.
Boom.
And that is free for Ana. Ligma Galaxy with another round.
Yep. That's what we could see today from her. That's what we could see today. And I hope we will. Let me boot up my PS5 already though, just in case. Also, I'm gonna get more water actually. You know what? I'm actually gonna get water. We're back. I need to clean up my kitchen before I leave Sweden. Jesus Christ. Ugh. I want to see my kitchen while it's gone. No, but I don't want to have, like, I have this thing that if I go somewhere and I come back home, I want the place to be clean. So I like, because when I get home, I don't want to have like this feeling of like, ah shit, I need to like clean up shit. You know, I want to get home to like a clean apartment, you know. So I'm changing bed sheets before I leave. I'm gonna like do the dishes. I'll vacuum the place. Exactly, Pontus. Yep. Yep. How's my mouse doing? Oh, I need to. Nah, it's still fine. Chat, should I take my mouse to Sweden so I can actually play proper Counter-Strike? I don't know what they have there. Nah. I don't know what hardware Ella has. Just let go of the need for a clean home. It's easier said than done. If you can take your mouse with you, I would take it. I mean, I'm taking my PS5 with me already. Might as well take my mouse with me as well. If all goes well, I'm gonna be live 3 times from Ella's place, so it might be definitely worth it. Holy Rona, yeah. Or just a regular cough, you decide. According to Google, everything equals cancer. Yeah, I don't know about that. 2 minutes! Oh my god! This shit is so delicious, man. I love this. This will be great. Like, I only had this during winter. This will be a really good drink during the summer. I already can tell. Banger song, actually. All right, so realistically, chat, Eternal Fire should win this, but I want Valkyries, like Imperial, I want them to win at least the map. Taking a map off Eternal Fire would be so sick. Would be so sick. I'm hella rooting for Imperial. All right, let's go. It's actually a shame that I cannot stream the grand final of this. Easy 2-0 for Imperial. That'd be sick, dude. Imagine.
Welcome back to the PGL Cluj-Napoca 2025. We've got ourselves our last game of the day, Jason. It's been a long one here in the B stream, but I feel like we've saved a pretty good game for last. We've got Imperial Valkyries versus Eternal Fire. An interesting storyline is finally we get Imperial Valkyries with their full squad. Tori's actually here on land with the squad. She missed out on that opportunity back in Katowice, and they had that really close game against Fury that many people said if she was there, they would have won that.
Yeah, agreed.
So I'm excited to actually see them play with their full squad on land now.
Yeah, me as well. That's a good point, is bringing in the full squad. I don't think it's as easy as saying if she had been there, they would have taken that map. It was certainly an impressive comeback, but let's not forget they were kind of getting battered at the time. They were getting beat down by Furia. So yeah, a cool comeback, and they had the solid performance against Na'Vi as well. They kind of got destroyed by Big. I think the key to that is if you're Eternal Fire coming into this, that kind of surprise factor of what the Valkyries can bring to the table is no longer there. Like, you saw them play good games against Na'Vi. You saw them come all the way back and force overtime against Furia. Like, you come into this match and there's no way that you're coming into this and just saying we can breeze through these guys without even really kind of focusing or trying. So Eternal Fire is going to come into this, and just looking down this roster, the high incredible skill on this team, if Imperial Valkyries are not individually in the server today, this can just quickly be like a deletion.
And I think that's the problem when when the analysis came out, when people got more of a deep dive into Imperial's demos and got to see what style they brought, it felt like against Na'Vi in the opening game, where they had probably their best performances, Na'Vi played a style that allowed them the space to play their own style of Counter-Strike, whereas, you know, the likes of Big put a little bit more pressure on them, and I feel like that's when things got a bit more out of hand. I think when you look at a team like Eternal Fire, this is a squad that's just built for firepower, right? This is it's going to be tough to match that level.
Gotta watch out for Voxic and for Zantares for sure.
Also think of it this way too, like the mentality of Eternal Fire is one of like constantly being, they probably feel like underestimated, underappreciated, not given as many props as they probably deserve. So the mindset of Eternal
Okay,
Fire
Anubis ban. Like, Mirage will be good. If they get Mirage, if Imperial get Mirage, it's good. That's their home map.
That's a mindset.
Ancient ban, that would mean, yeah, Eternal Fire. Oh, Eternal Fire picks Mirage. Okay.
Imperial Valkyries team.
Okay.
Mirage up first is going to be a good map for Eternal Fire. Nuke is up next. That's Eternal Fire.
Okay.
Going to be solid there as well, and then Dust 2 if we can get to it. But a really tough affair. And I think, you know, from what I've heard from talking to some of the players is like that Na'Vi game starting out was like, if you watch that game, like the first 5-6 rounds, you can see
Imperial
kind of like
picking Mirage
really
is clever.
Having a lot of fun, and then there's like a vibe shift where like it feels like if you watch that game back, they were like, oh shit, you know, these girls can shoot, so now we have to kind of buckle in a little bit. You know, we've got a little bit too far. I don't think Eternal Fire is going to fall into that trap at all.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, they've definitely seen what Imperial are capable of over the last 3 tournaments. We're seeing Zaz give that speech. We got to hear a lot of her speeches in Kato, and she was just very inspirational. She's not the in-game leader of the squad, but certainly the spiritual leader, the most experienced in the team. I see her pointing back at Bubble, and I can only imagine she's saying, well, if we were able to play some close maps with him on the team, let's see what we can do with our own squad, because Bubble, you didn't have a great time returning to the server, that's for sure. And I think one of the most important storylines for Imperial Valkyries is the VRS standings at this tournament. This feels like the last chance for them now, right? They've had a lot of great opportunities to get in, and look what a win here does. You know, if they get a win, this puts them into the top 18. If they take a loss, they're into the top 30. And the further they fall, the less opportunities like this they're going to get.
So Valve tournaments, chat, Valve tournaments, Valve hosted tournaments, or Valve supported tournaments, they work in a way, they have this VRS, Valve ranking system. And based on like the higher rank you have, the more like if you get an invite. So if a tournament happens, the top 8, for example, gets an insta invite for that. And on the kind of matchups that you have, if you play like as like a top 30 team against a top 10 team and you win against them, you get more points to your tally, and then you go up the ranks. They have like an internal tournament ranking system, and based off that, invites are distributed to certain teams. So if you have a tier 1 tournament and you're in the top 16, you're guaranteed an invite for that tournament, so to speak. So it's these events are not only the winning the event is important, but it's also like the group stages already. Just winning against a higher tier team boosts up your Valve ranking pretty much. It's a very interesting thing they added.
Beast on the AWP, you're going to have to flex in this game. We're going to need to have that impact from the AWP if you want to alleviate some pressure for the rest of your teammates.
And we got to see that in particular on Mirage.
It's been like a relatively new system. It probably still needs some tweaking, but it definitely like
especially against Furia.
It's very interesting. They are ranked 17, and the ranked 16 team actually dropped out of this, so they were the next like team to be invited. That's why they're here.
To a game like this, though, you know, Anna's also playing in her home country, so that's going to be an extra motivating factor for her. In Romania, the other Romanian player we've got over there, without Ima being in attendance, is Regali. He's with FlyQuest, so
it's fucking go, chat, come on!
And now we get into it. Eternal Fire versus Imperial Valkyries Mirage. A T-sided start here, and Imperial Valkyries, I like it. They're going to keep it simple. They're going to go straight for an A.
Straight for A.
Pistol.
Let's go.
Yeah, I like it too. I think a lot of the success for Imperial Valkyries on the T side is going to be playing the trade game more so than like kind of spreading out of defaults and looking for some individual plays. And here in the pistol round with this kind of a set piece, you do have tons of bodies moving in at the same point of attack. The dualies though from Wakadia
nice.
are going to shut down just the first. And the rebuttal from 2 is there. 23 and Zaz take down a couple, and it even knocks the Go TV out.
Yeah, just for a second, but that plant coming in. securing at least a force buy into the next, but Imperial Valkyrie is looking to hold down, hunker down, and stop Eternal Fire from being able to come back in on this retake attack.
23,
they haven't been able to
important.
take CT spawn, but they do have a flash available, but Xantares has come out of nowhere.
2v3.
And with a double headshot, he's locked his team right back into this.
Oh,
they slap themselves into the retake, leaving Zaz in the clutch alone. She's up in Palace.
Nice try, though. Nice try.
On her own, so it will be the retake for Eternal Fire. Xantares is the one to get the most impact to allow that possibility.
Yeah, the critical kills all go to Xantares. The two that open up the opportunity for the rest of Eternal Fire to stream into the retake, those kills were absolutely necessary. Beautiful shooting from Xantares, a nice attempt to hold off the retake. Zaz with a nice trade early on and even some good damage at the end of the day, but that's a pretty shot onto Woxic. But nothing's going to come forward after the fact. So pissed around to Eternal Fire. And we'll see what Imperial do with the bonus money at the plant. It's a
they're forcing? They're forcing.
So we're going to get crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be disappointing to lose at this advantageous situation in the pistol round, but at least you have a good force buy opportunity in the next two. So get the Galils out, MAC-10s, Deagle. Eternal Fire have majority on really solid rifles here. One for Mass for Jota, the rest on M4s.
That's a good point, too. Like, they're losing the 4-on-3 in the post plant, too. And that's where it's like, man, it's such a fine line that Imperial's going to have to run throughout this, because you can't make those tiny mistakes. The margins of mistakes, they get punished at such a high level. And Xantares is able to show it off there. Two players kind of miscomming and kind of, wandering out in the open behind triple boxes. They're giving him a lot of space, the Valkyries, to work with in this round. They've given him control of top middle. No one's home in window. Nobody's peeking off catwalk. Nobody's peeking con whatsoever. So some time and some breathing room.
I don't think they have the utilities.
They have full mid control. They have full mid control.
They're just going to have to sit back here. They've actually got nothing left utility-wise.
Yeah, they went all rifles, didn't they? They went for the range fights over
lurking.
the utility.
They boosted up window. Okay.
Space and just saying, we'll stop you when you eventually try and get into a bomb site.
Oh, the lurk on short.
It is...
Wait, they actually got up?
They get enough space
23?
to get through the connector and try an A-split here. Ana has been spotted.
Nice.
Bomb now coming out, but look at this play from 23. Comes out, catches them distracted. Tech9's good. Molotov in under the wall.
Nice, 23. 2v2.
23. And a 2v2 with 30 seconds left. Ana's just diving around the side. Ball
get a plant.
Back.
Nice to get a plant.
This is a real shot at winning this. An M4's been picked up for 23. Ana only has a MAC-10. Xantares, who's damaged up, so that MAC-10 can still be deadly onto him. Ana's just gonna wait. Tucking him behind triple, taking bullets down, but still standing, still fighting, buying time, and good team play. In that
again,
peak, but Xantares comes to clean
rounds.
up, barely surviving on 14 health.
They kept by again.
Imperial Valkyries once again coming close, but Eternal Fire able to pick up their second round in the row.
Good rounds though, good round.
Yeah, really nice round. I think Eternal Fire may have gotten caught a little bit of confusion. Actually, Jota was pretty lucky to be able to even find position underneath the balcony at a certain point. He was kind of wandering out in the open, almost got pounced from ramp, but attacking from multiple positions into the same point kind of confuses this defense. But again, it's Xantares with a really critical pair of kills down the stretch. However, you have to know if you're Eternal Fire, another buy's coming in. You invested into all rifles with no utility. You spent all your money in the last round, got down to one player in another plant. So we got a Hero AK-47 on Ana, another salvo of upgraded pistols coming on the other four players. They're going to save some cash for the next round, and Eternal Fire is just desperately going to try and save money. Keep as many alive as possible in this round.
Giving Ana the best chance to shine with the AK. She was very vocal about her frustrations individually after the opening performance when they had their first chance at the start of the year to play at Blast, saying, she felt like she kind of let the team down in her way, not performing to the level she's been used to being at, but we've seen a much better showing at Katowice during that Mirage game against Furia. It's been hard to find that consistent level I'm sure she's used to.
I mean, it's a completely different game as an Opera, I think, against probably the caliber of competition she's used to facing off and dominating, and then stepping into the Tier 1 Counter-Strike where teams are used to playing against Modesties and Zywus, It's like you have a completely different level, a completely different amount of flashbangs, but there's a nice opening pick. That's Woxic down. Jota up on top of the balcony, gonna reposition Ana. Can't transfer over, and it's a triple kill as they line up. Sheesh. Jota shuts it down before it can even begin, and this should be a pretty easy cleanup from here.
Yeah, Tech9 for Zaz up in the window.
Hold on, Zaz.
Here on Xantares. On the backside, Xantares getting caught. Not able to close it out. Centaurs will get the 2K. And it's 3 in a row here for Eternal Fire. Money finally getting into the bank accounts of Imperial Valkyries. They'll have enough money to get the full buy. Everybody
okay, full buy now. Let's go. Come on.
And AWP was even purchased there by Tori. She'll throw that over to Anna, no doubt. This was the chance onto Jota. If she was able to get this follow-up kill with that AK, just a bit awkward on the timing when she dropped off of Tetris, then maybe there could have been a chance there.
Yeah, it was a good reposition from Jota. She was still looking up top when that initial
come on,
battle
let's go.
comes in. And
First real gun round.
Just, yeah, it goes the other direction. So up in Anna's hands, up in Woxic's hands. He got deleted last round by Anna's AK-47. He's going to be looking to have impact with
cool
that here.
boost.
Wakadia, very aggressive. On top of the railings, looking over the smoke and saying, nobody's crossed. I've got the angle. Nobody's crossed over just yet.
Zaz versus Woxic.
More of an aggressive stance, holding for Zaz's peak into the underpass. Woxic's tension's drawn away, and that does open up a chance for Zaz to move forward.
Good patience from Zaz as well, waiting for her teammates, letting her know they have the safety to actually swing out top mid. And once that opportunity is there for the T side, Woxic can't stay in the position. Otherwise, Zaz is going to go down for free to the op. So good patience to wait.
Very interesting rounds, man.
Minute left on the clock. Wakadia tucked into the window
They go towards
room.
B. They go towards B. Okay.
Is that a miss smoke from Imperial? Yeah, they got to use the second one up here. So Wakadia going to be smoked out for now.
Anna against Major.
Move forward in towards the apartments. Now, Major's here. He's only got an MP9.
And if he goes down, they're in trouble. So he just gets back before that smoke fades. And now Wakadia comes back to help out. This defense gets shored up at the perfect timing.
Oh, they know now.
Yeah,
come on, check the angle. Check the angle. Please check it.
He's in a tough spot here, but eventually the fact that they haven't checked it should allow him to peek. And that's the bomb. The bomb's still stuck in the apartments. Wakadia alongside of him. And disaster is here for Imperial Valkyries. Cat still trying to fight down on the side, but they've run out of time.
They got the bomb. They got the bomb.
And they just can't do much about this. The only option is to try and bail out, try and get up through the underpass. Zaz, because of the limited time, doesn't have the luxury to check all of the angles. Anna's into the clutch and just about misses that shot. That must have been a whisker away from connecting. And she will go down at least before the time, so she'll get that bonus money. But a 4-0 lead here for Eternal Fire, and most likely a half-buy scenario here for Imperial coming right up.
Yeah, weird round for Imperial Valkyries with Major playing it in that fashion. Nobody clearing the balcony, and he's able to just kind of bide his time and wait. And it might have been okay if Anna didn't have the bomb. If one of the AKs did and had the opportunity to get into the bomb site, maybe you forced their hand a little bit early, but Major able to be patient and shut things down at the end of the day. That shot from Anna, even, I'll be honest, that looked on to me.
Yeah, it did. That's what I said. It must have been a whisker away.
I feel bad seeing that.
Oh, 23 fast and stored.
Here comes the charge. Tech 9.
Nice.
Wakadia, grenades in his hands, and 23 just charges right through him. He's going to see the player inside of the side as well. Major under a lot of pressure. He's trying to figure out how can he get away from this, but Cat on that dig.
Let's go.
Cracks his head open.
Easy plan.
And Imperial Valkyries flood into the site.
And they save.
They'll force Eternal Fire into the save call. They call this one off immediately.
Yeah, I'd like to see Eternal Fire. This is now the first 5 rounds of this half, it feels, where they're... I mean, we had the first gun round where Woxic with the op was going towards underpass, but other than that, there's been no real resistance in middle. There's been a lot of space, and this time just a simple rush up catwalk combined with the V-split, deleting Wakadia and Major. I don't know how Wakadia didn't have the timing of how close 23 was, but
it was.
This is the result. First round on the board for
Imperial. That was well read, actually. They know they have mid control, so 23 just rushing through mid because no one was checking mid anyway. So it was really well done. Nice.
Far off, but...
Oh, Cat!
Shot from Cat. Yeah, that is the op. That's a huge kill to find. And she's just defending, making sure they can't get back to it. Cat, we've seen her deagle before. Another couple of shots landed for Cat on the way out.
Damn. All right, game on, baby. Let's go. That's some sick shooting from Cat down the stretch. And, I mean, yeah, look, Eternal Fire's had to recover the pistol round. They've had to recover the first gun round. And now they just get destroyed in this one.
Boom.
Valkyrie's coming in with some attitude to Mirage.
Yeah. Cat getting that D warmed up. She'll get to the AK-47 now as well. And that's unfortunate. Tori running out top mid just gets destroyed by Zentowers through the mid smoke.
Yeah, just a little spam over that top corner, breaking the smoke, getting some vision, and getting a little bit fortunate. Tori 0-6 to start the map so far. 3-round lead for Eternal Fire. Their money is at a breaking point.
Yeah.
This is one of those rounds that Imperial Valkyries, if they want to upset them, they have to break the economy. They have to win some of these rounds and give themselves an easier time of things moving
if
forward.
they win this
but
round,
start this out in a 4v5.
Eternal Fire is broke as fuck, dude. Must be the worst feeling playing against all these peaks from Santaris.
The control that you wanted early. It's going to waste a few more seconds just trying to establish that, going through.
Come on, Ana needs to build some walk confidence. Come on, get some kills.
She'll get herself onto that bench. 55 seconds left.
Man, they're taking their time on mid.
No one from Eternal Fire is staying committed to the fights in middle.
They're going B again. They had success there. Just one person there. It's just Major there.
Once again to be tested at this B bomb site.
If they get to kill a Major, then it's easy peasy.
Round with some speed out of the beginning of the round. Now they've got to do it at a different pace change. Here's the flashes. Here are the rifles. And 23 leading the charge. Oh, but that fire spreads. Ooh, it kind of prevents her from getting out early, and it allows the rotation to come in.
Okay, now they know where they are. 2 on short, 2 on short.
He sees 23 go beyond that window, and Matcher just trying to nip away one player at least here with 15 seconds left.
Oh, nice.
Got the chance. The 23 takes one out. Cat's got the second. Matcher whiffing big time. And Imperial Valkyries down into the bomb site. Plant is in. 2v3 post plant. Ana and Cat to close.
Yeah, well, Xantar's has seen 2 jump over to the pillar. There's a nice pick onto Ana, who got aggressive. They know there's still one more. Cat did get out, but now has to hold off a 1v3. Gotta be perfect. First shot is there.
Yeah, first shot's great. We've seen Cat clutch before in Mirage. Looking to do it again. Cat peeks out, but they're set up together and just too many targets to select in the end of the day. And so a valiant attempt getting into the site, but
the rounds are hella close though.
Again.
The rounds are hella close
as they continue to build their lead.
Yeah, and honestly, you can't even blame Cat for that repeat. There's just too much time on the clock when Eternal Fire is able to be patient, and she never knows if someone's jumped out window, someone's wrapping around her. She has to peek for a fight and try and get some information. I'll tell you what, though, Eternal Fire under a lot of pressure right now, especially this B bomb site. There's been some weakness. This round, the Tech 9 roundup catwalk, even the round with Major with the MP9 was really awkward and not a convincing hold, even if they won it down the stretch.
I mean, they can't buy in theory. Zaz at 6-9. Cat can buy.
It's going to be
yeah, they definitely buy again.
Tough game here for sure. The early signs pointing towards that. I think for Imperial Valkyries as well, there's a number of rounds that will be a little frustrating at just how close they came. I think Piss round's a good example. And the one where Xantaris has to win the 1v2 is another round that comes very close for Imperial Valkyries. You win those rounds, and it's a very different scoreline we're looking at right now. At least they've got plenty
Imperial
of money.
has a really good CT side on this map, though. I do have to say. So if they get like four rounds, we'll be completely fine.
They're going to go into middle again. This time it's Wakadia jumping up quickly to try and punish that mid push.
Oh, he's fast on mid now. Finally, Eternal Fire is reacting to the mid stuff.
His prying eye looks towards the top mid boxes.
Tori needs to get some kills on the board, though. 0-6.
Here's utility out towards window, although another miss as that smoke just bounces off. So window is available for a peek. Nobody's home, but Woxic with the AWP is over in jungle, looks at it with tantalizing eyes.
He's pushing through.
They'll have to burn another smoke to do it, and Wakadia's in a good position.
Please
He's got safety of the smoke on catwalk, and that's a fight
my God, both
but
missed.
The spray cannot connect.
Ana holding though. Ana getting a kill on Wakadia.
Ana going blow for blow
Ana got
with
Yota.
Woxic's AWP. Ana coming in again, making sure her teammates stay even
23.
in this. Now,
Duel against Santaris.
Late ramp a couple of times. Santaris this time is ready for that, and 23 is punished. 50 seconds left. 2v3 time flip back here for Imperial Valkyries. Ana's been doing a pretty decent job at pulling it back, but Woxic's got the read. Zad's going to walk right into the scope, and it's all on Ana.
Yeah, good trades from Ana, but here in the footsteps, Woxic was ready. His AWP having great impact in this round with 2 kills. Zantar's taking care of the lurk. Those extremity players have been quite a nuisance to Eternal Fire, but this time handled easily. And Zantar's finds the final kill. 6-1 for Eternal Fire. And now you can see, even though Wakadia misses that spray, they're starting to get a little bit more proactive between Zantar's over in window room earlier, spam in the corner.
Wakadia they're taking more and more control of mid now.
Woxic being able to take peeks down.
Honestly, Imperial should just rush.
And dealing with
like
some
have one or two rounds just play fast.
Coming in with.
The one round they won with was a fast one.
Yeah,
they should play fast.
Was finding a decent amount of success from those late A-ramp pushes on the lurks, but I think now they've detected that and It's going to be a little harder to find those gaps. Back to a
Okay,
more
setting up to
simple
A.
call here for
Nice.
Imperial Valkyries. Now there's
I like
sparse
it.
and utility. I like that
Well,
they try to
Voxic was
get out
blind,
drive
though.
through the ramp, but Zaz just gets spotted at the wrong time. Woxic able to come in, and they shut down the two openers. Imperial Valkyries stay committed to it.
Don't collapse now.
Looks
Don't
like Eternal
collapse.
Fire have composed themselves
Don't
quickly
collapse
enough
now.
to stop that contact play through ramp being too effective.
Yeah, Woxic just jumping up, keeping all the pressure on with that AWP. Eternal Fire, they looked a little bit shaky in the first 5-6 rounds. There was some scary moments in there and saw some weaknesses over at the B bomb site, but really starting to step into it and hit their stride. Good triple kill from Woxic on the AWP, blinded on that first kill. Joda providing support. And Valkyrie's just saying, we've been able to get into the site and get the bomb planted. We've got limited utility this time. Let's try and do it again and just play the post plant. But everyone from Eternal Fire shuts it down before they can get close.
Okay, they're saving one round. That's smart. That's smart. Don't overbuy every round. Come on. You can do this.
Zaz's turn with the Hero AK.
Good thing is they play Swiss system in this, so they're not out. So tomorrow they play, if they lose, they play the 0-1 matches.
Who's coming up from Taurus?
Oof.
Oh, nearly taken off the top. Changed up his position to look at the challenge, to look at the fight, and Zantares gets into the ladder room as Zaz repositions. Now, made a little bit of noise.
Ana.
Like Zantares is very aware of the possibility that she could be inside of that room. And Zaz is going to charge up, try and chase him down, but ends up getting taken out by Zantares. He had a teammate to help him there in that scenario. Ooh. Now under a minute left, 23's Deagles banged out one, and now with the A side. It's fallen. The Pistols once again finding a way forward here for Imperial Valkyries.
How are they always winning with Pistols?
Can they recover? Can they hold on to this post plant? We've seen them lose
4v3,
advantage post plants before.
4v3, come on.
Woxic's in a tough place with the op. Wakadia's going to come try and help him get through the murder hold. The retake can begin now. 23 with the peek and can't win it out. Wakadia's spray's been off the mark in this map, but does land the headshot deep into the spray.
Yeah, well,
all three jungle though.
At least done there. Wakadia down to 5 HP, perhaps. It'll
Cat
be
alive though. Cat alive with the Deagle.
Combine with the Deagles, but the head spotted just down into the site. Cat's under a lot of pressure now. Wakadia to clear out with AWP, and they ask everything of Tori. She's waited for this moment to shine with the Deagle. She's waited all season long for this chance, and the Deagle headshot will connect, but the defuse stuck. Woxic to make sure that the bullets are not going to land, and an 8-1 scoreline for Eternal Fire rings out as they continue to build.
Okay, they got the plant though. They got a plant out of a Deagle buy.
Another round where Imperial find a good standing into the bomb site. They find the way to get the critical kills to get themselves a plant, just not able to close out any of these rounds. A number of times they put themselves in pretty good positions, and just down the stretch, Eternal Fire coming right back into it.
Okay, come on.
Yeah, just too good on these retakes right now. Another opening kill though in mid. That little gap in the smoke has cost them multiple times in this half, and Tori not slowing down, throwing some aggression into the mix-up through short side, bringing the fight.
Okay, she's ladder room. Wait, that's actually good.
So 4v4
now slow down. Slow it down now.
Yeah, I like it. They're flexing a little bit. Despite the fact that they're getting beat up in these post plants and down by 7 rounds, they're still not shying away from any battles. Good aggression from Tori and Catwalk, and they've been able to exploit Wakadia
open up the map
Catwalk a number of times.
And now they can actually go towards
the question
A.
here in this 4-on-4, now that you have Tori in this position, she can be the pivot point as you move around the map.
Exactly.
Back to the A bomb site and hope Tori can find a nice backstab in window or cut off Major's access.
Boom. Nice.
Shadow. Enough for Tori to get a follow-up kill here. Major to go down on short. Minute left. The Valkyries flood the A side.
Nice.
Just charging up and a sick double kill through connector to the bottom of the stairs. And Woxic has no other options. Got to save now. His teammates all go down in the blink of an eye. And a second round picked up for Imperial Valkyries, and it's an acceleration, a change in pace from Tori in particular, just running down middle, getting a double kill in the end of the round.
And that's got to be where Eternal Fire put their conversation going into the next round. Is like, look, I mean, Catwalk is where they found
Tori is there now as well.
Nice shot, Tori. This is where they found most of their success, and most of their success in the opening engagements is coming up Catwalk, coming out mid, despite the fact that they've lost a couple of players to a missed smoke in window, a corner gap open in the window smoke, the Catwalk smoke this time, they're still able to find Wakadia, and even Major as the follow-up.
Whoa. Good spray.
Well, this has got to be the lifeline now to try and build on this half for Imperial Valkyries. If they can walk away with 4 rounds out of this half,
what you're doing. Don't peek too early.
We know how strong their CT side was against Furia. They started slow against Furia in that Mirage game. They just took off from the CT side started. So they can get 4 rounds here, and the pistol one going into the second half. They could be back on.
Yeah, well, I think who's doing the people doing a lot of great work for Imperial Valkyries right now are Cat 23. Like those are the players I'm looking at right now as your kind of extremity players that are kind of getting a lot done away from the initial action. I don't know if that's going to last here, but certainly when you switch sides, it'll be interesting to see how the individuals
get into a rhythm, man. They win a round, they lose one. Then they keep lose, and then they win one.
Are there going to be enough multi-kills to slow it down?
They need to chain rounds, man. That's the problem.
Imperial Valkyries unfortunately lose every jewel in this round, so Anna can't really do too much about this. Minute left, and that dream of 4 rounds now is impossible. 3 still on the table, though. And Anna makes sure that she saves this AWP to make sure that
I keep saying, Chad, if they can get 9, you can get 9 as well.
Increases.
Right?
And she should be able to. I don't think Eternal Fire, I know there's only 1 round left in the half after this, but they don't have the money to go lose weapons, especially with AK-47s on the ground that Woxa can upgrade into. If he doesn't want to keep the Scout, you have options of other weapons. Anna's actually going to go for it. Drops the AWP, picks up the AK-47, says, maybe there's 1 defender at this B bomb site, so gonna challenge. That's a weird off angle to deal with for a Major, and it's 9-2.
I wasn't even to play Night Rain. I played like 1 game.
Well, they still have enough money if they want the AWP. Cat can drop that. So
I think that might have been the motivating factor. Is Cat's just like, I have 7K. If you want to go for this, do it. See if you can get that plan. I can drop an AWP if we really want to go in that direction.
Yeah, and the AWP is thrown down, so she will have it regardless. As Madger's B aggression, just an unfortunate jewel to lose here for 23. If she had beaten out Jodet, he might not have been able to turn down and get the ramp player. Yeah, that tough angle to deal with at the end. So last round of the first half coming
regular
up.
thing.
Eternal Fire searching for double figures in
come
this
on.
first half.
9-3, 9-3, come on.
Not too far away.
9-3 and CT pistol. We got this, Shell. We got this.
Goodbye here for the T's.
Oh, that nade hurts.
Oh, that's a meaty grenade to have to deal with. Tori and Zaz losing half of their health before the first engagement. Especially sucks for Tori, who has to play this round with a Tech 9. She does have a bucket of utility. Heats things up for Xantares, forces him out of connector, and actually does a load of damage. He's down to 29 health off of that.
It's a nice find, a nice start. Good way to soften him up, but you've got Joda inside the bomb site.
Tori dead.
That swings off the call from Xantares, who's tucked himself into a corner.
Xantares.
Joda, another Molotov in his position, but Anna's not ready for the punish. Meanwhile, Cat finds one again. Those extremity players.
Cat out of B. Cat is out of B.
Away from the point of attack.
Go. You got this.
Again we go. It's the B bomb site that once again is susceptible. They've got to clear out Zaz over in the window room to begin this retake.
Nice. Okay, plan secured.
Imperial have found a lot of success.
3v4.
And now they can have good standings to hold off the retake. And they must win this.
Yeah, the retakes have been so hard for them throughout this half, but they need to close it here in a 3v4.
Xantares goes first, yeah.
In a deficit.
And they all
the retake coming from Market, though. Nobody coming catwalk.
Come on, Anna.
And Anna gets the first fight. A gap in the door. She can peer through that window rather and take the kill on Xantares. They don't have the info that all 3 remaining players are coming from the same position, but as soon as they do, Anna can turn back and help from short side.
Nice, Anna.
Rifles going in. Anna chimes in yet again, and they will close out their 3rd round win out of the half from a 3v4 post-plan into a 3rd round of victory. The half ends with a 9-3 lead for Eternal Fire.
Yeah, really cool half from Imperial Valkyries, to be honest with you. It's a shame they don't have a few more rounds on the board, but I thought that was a very cool style.
That could have easily been like a 7-5. That could have easily been a 7-5. A couple of like other decisions, a couple other like post-plan decisions, easy 7-5.
Think how many times they got into good retakes or post-plan positions, right? They just lost on the retake. You know, pissed around. It's a Xantares double kill. Xantares clutch again on the A bomb site. You know, if you win those for early 2 rounds, if you win those, your economy's looking a lot better. A few more rounds to play with right from the get-go. It could be a very different story here in the half, but they'll be happy enough, I'm sure, with getting that 3rd round at the end. At least gives them some hope, some chance going into the second half, but still going to be a very difficult road back into it.
Majer telling a few jokes here in the halftime break, keeping some smiles on the face of his team. Up by 6 rounds as they switch over to the T side. So yeah, let's see if the Valkyries can actually replicate that great CT side they had against Furia. It would have to be another massive comeback here. But we've seen him do it before, so we know it's in the realm of possibility.
Good shot from Anna there to secure the half. Nice.
Glad Tori got off the goose egg as well, sitting on 0 kills for a little while. Going to be very frustrating for her, but she started to deliver some great impact.
All right, let's
the end
go.
of that, especially some of the faster plays.
No, Eternal Fire goes A.
One of the 3-round wins picked up off the back of it. Eternal Fire going for a similar pistol call that Imperial Valkyries run, which was a straight up A hit.
Yeah, here it comes. Molotov towards the top of the stairs to prevent any kind of a peek. One smoke in play, running the avenue to stay out of the sight lines from CT spawn.
They play full retake, I think.
Off in case they push into CT, and bomb will eventually get planted as Woxic makes his way in.
They play full retake.
Going down on default. A retake to be set up here for Imperial Valkyries. They've got a kid on the back of Cat.
Yeah, but like this smoke destroys them. They wanted to bring bodies to retake through CT spawn, and that smoke just makes them reconvene elsewhere.
So they have to go through connector instead. And they do have some space. They're actually getting pretty close to the CT spawn players.
Nice.
Woxic sending out bullets, but no kills. Tori to chime in. Follow-up headshot from Tori. Zaz to go down, but the defuse being tapped, not stuck yet. Anna now on it. Anna now sticking it, but it's a full 10 seconds. She's not the player with the kit, but it doesn't matter because the rest of her teammates come in on that retake and protect the defuse.
Dude, they're so good on retaking.
In a retake fashion for Imperial Valkyries.
Damn, that's some clean shooting from them USPs coming back in. Well done. That's a brilliant retake, especially considering those, again, just like we just talked about with Imperial Valkyries in the first half, that's Eternal Fire having 5 players alive in a post plant, good positions, control of CT stairs. That should be a really, really hard round to lose.
Yeah, Woxic kind of whiffing a few shots as they're charging him down. Tori getting a double kill towards CT.
Let's go.
Huge stuff that opens up that possibility. But
now chain rounds now. Chain rounds.
Yeah,
don't have it back and forth. Chain them. Fuck their economy, dude.
In a big way. Good pistol round in the second half. Had some good impact on entries up catwalk later on in the later stages of the opening half. Zantar's dinked and brought down to 2 HP.
Nice.
He'll pass that Galil, you'd imagine, off the major.
Yeah, and the Tori angle is an interesting one to look at because she obviously missed out on going to Katowice.
True, Devil. But that's exactly it. They need to chain it now.
Obviously missing out on some essential LAN experience at this level, and this is our first time to it. Going to be very frustrating, I'm sure, watching our teammates go off and play that without being a part of it.
Oh, absolutely. Well, it'll be contact up ramp. I think Major's going to hold on to this util. I'm incorrect. He chucks it out now towards top con. Galil and Wakadia going to lead the way.
Let's go, Shnuff. I'm on 23. Nice. Okay.
Here. And she's going to make it work perfectly.
Nice.
A second kill. Woxic goes down. Zaz clean from default. A double in no time.
Santaris last
Santaris is nowhere near the ball.
Waiting patiently for the flashbang to come in, which is timed to perfection, and then a nice, easy cleanup on the peak after the fact. So, if we wanted to see Valkyries replicate what they did against Furia on their defensive side, they've got out to the exact start they needed. The pistol round victory, a really clean second round with no issues. Yeah. Now they can build up some money and some confidence, and now they've got an easier route against just Glocks.
Yep.
Maybe a couple upgraded pistols, but with no plant, not a whole lot of investment for Eternal Fire.
No! Cookie for a day, thanks for the primary sub 13 months. Thank you, dude. Thank you.
Good luck with your next Bloodborne run.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to do Bloodborne runs after this match is over. After this best of 3, we're going to hop into the Bloodborne runs.
The good vibes going. Let's see a lot of that recently. And this should be a 6th round. The problem is with Eternal Fire,
you never know.
They don't stand a chance in rounds like this just with the amount of firepower they've got available.
Oh, Zaz, careful.
Madger with a play like this could have started to unravel the entire defense. There's one on the Tech 9. Tori makes sure she closes that gap as quickly as possible.
One more to follow up through
Nice.
Oh, Anna expects it. Good read. Good read of the situation. Being aggressive and proactive on stairs. Constantly keeping track of the movements of Eternal Fire.
Oh, Yota.
Oh, damn. Joda knocks her down off the perch.
Caught on reload. Yeah, classic. Don't throw this now. Oh, no,
Zantares comes out of Palace, bang to the head of 23, and this starts to become a very worrying scenario. That situation I mentioned was a possibility with Eternal Fire always standing a chance when they've got these little hand cannons. It looks like that is about to become Imperial Valkyrie's nightmare reality. Jump up from Tori, great elevation change, but she needed the kill, and now she's out of bullets, has to go to the USP, and now they're fighting on 2 different angles, and that is just too much to handle.
They needed that round.
You can't afford to drop a round like that, and unfortunately Eternal Fire find a way to 10.
Yeah, Eternal Fire throw a little chaos into the mix, knowing they have the weaker weapons. Mauger taking that big risk, walking through the smoke, catching a player reloading, makes things awkward,
Jinx. He said it's going to be the 6 rounds for them.
She has 2 choke points she's got to worry about, and then you add in the bangers from the Deagle. Joda and Zantares with the impact kills. Massive performance. And that hot start from Imperial Valkyries gets cooled down quick because money is tight.
Scout on Ana. Hamas for Tori. Come on. This round is hella important now.
Yeah, this is magic.
It reset the money if they win this now.
Zaz went for the same opener she used in the previous round where she got a dink off on Zantares, but Magic was already so deep down middle, and then Zantares comes out of Palace this time with the Deagle. There were a couple of chances to still recover it. I think Tori made the right move jumping up on the bench. She could have got it down into the 1v1, just a bit difficult to see her opponent through the whispers of the smoke and over the top of the default box, but you see what it's done to Imperial Valkyrie's money. They're forced down to an M4 on 2 players, Zaz and 23, a Deagle for Cat, Famas for Tori, and a Scout.
Wait, who's pushing there? Zaz pushing Palace, actually. Wait, look at Zaz. Look at Zaz on the minimap. Number 0. Who's Yota knows, actually. Oh, no, maybe not. Zaz. It's a very slow round. Ah, Yota got Zaz.
To crack things open. Is Zaz to go down first? Eternal Fire giving him an advantage here. Under a minute left, Woxic, another one, and that is, there's not much you can do about that.
23 got a carry now.
Woxic's just so fast on the trigger.
I feel like they should save this.
Just like, oh, well, fair play. he's
gonna
an
save
absolute
this.
stellar shot. Bomb gonna be planted, and this is a retake you can't go for. There's no money left in the tank. You have to consider saving this M4 on 23.
Go next round.
Cat may press forward to try and find a rifle she can pick up somewhere. That's gonna be over in window room.
23 got Zantares.
Good kill, but it's not enough to activate.
Why go for this?
Yeah, you're really just looking at that as maybe a kill that opens up the save opportunity. Cat only has a Deagle, so you can send her in.
They should have saved that.
But Ana
was a little bit of a bad
committed
call.
into it. They have nothing to carry over into the next. And Eternal Fire now at 11 with Imperial Valkyries with no money in the bank. So likely to be 12, and then Imperial Valkyries will just have to play for the overtime dream. This is the Woxic shot. Just so quick to react up to the window that.
Let's go, come on. 11-5.
11 to 5.
Yeah, they're definitely playing for overtime.
For Imperial Valkyries.
They're playing for overtime. Good B stack though. Good B stack.
This map at this point.
Could get like 2 guns from this.
And knowing the economic situation, they'll play it safe.
Yeah, it was always going to be a really tough game versus Eternal Fire, who have come into the 2025 season in great form.
Yeah, they have.
Grand finalists of the opening tournament of the year, Blast Bounty, playoffs in Katowice, now coming into PGL Cluj-Napoca. They have similar intentions of perhaps even winning the whole thing. And so for Imperial Valkyries, I think this map in particular is going to have a couple of frustrating moments for them. You know, losing that opening pistol round. I think the most frustrating round will be the one to kick off the second half where they lose with the pistols. That kind of killed any dreams of serious comeback.
Now they got to do it with no mistakes left to give. Steal this stack at the B bomb site that hasn't budged. hoping and praying that Eternal Fire will come here, but we can tell that's not going to be the case. This is one of those games that's kind of a bummer to talk about because I really liked what I saw out of Imperial in terms of like the team strategic decision making.
That could have been way closer. A couple of other decisions could have been way closer.
The shame is just not being able to complete and close out some of those rounds, losing some of those clutches early on. It's one of those games where you want to say, like,
knows what's
man,
up.
it feels like the scoreboard
it doesn't do it justice.
Should be a little bit closer. Like this game is actually closer than the score is going to let you know.
Yeah.
That's definitely a lot of opportunities there.
They wanted to knife him.
And,
oh, what cat?
I like it. So yeah, nice cat.
If you can't laugh about it.
She's definitely laughing about it. That's for sure.
Oh, she got another one.
Oh, well, she makes up for it.
Dude, Cat got 2 team kills this round.
All right.
Making sure she stays even. 13-13.
Knife a teammate, shoot a teammate in the back of the head. Just having a little bit of fun.
Cat with the double team kill, dude. Holy shit.
Sure. This is Jota just elevated, sees the feet coming down. That's enough for him. And here's the pretty stylish team knife as well.
And then this one.
It's like Assassin's Creed. And Kat's gonna get banned from the server. She's gonna get a 7-day cooldown.
Yeah, one more team kill and she's getting kicked, dude.
Everyone's got smiles on their face.
It's good that they're laughing though. That's good. Good mentality for the next map as well.
I'm sure he's happy to be standing behind them instead of playing.
Sure. I don't know. I think he'd rather be playing.
No, he said he would rather.
He's happy. He's happy to be coaching.
I think we all got to see what his return was like. Yeah.
All right, 12-5. Got to rattle off 7 straight if you're Imperial.
All right, come on. 7 in a row, chat. Let's go.
Anna missing some nades, M4s otherwise. No kits across the CT side, so retakes are going to be a little bit rough.
Oh, that's
and already an opening kill for Loxic as Tori's jiggle goes a little bit wide.
Yeah.
What's second map? Nuke.
The window just a little bit late. Tori gets caught, opening kill, given over towards Eternal Fire.
That's a very deep con smoke from a CT side. I think Madger's looking at that like, thank you. I'll take this gap.
Come on.
He's going to re-smoke out window. Madger can go
I've not seen Imperial play on Nuke yet.
Just be careful, possible push through ramp, or possible push through palace through T-spawn, but have an eyes on that for a moment. Bomb's going to be collected. He's going to join his teammates and be ready to go into the A site. Zaz taken away from the bottom of the stairway. Anna looking to do her best to keep her team in this fight, but 23 is the danger woman up here on top wood. She's going to try and spray away. She's done well to get the first pick, but just couldn't survive the second.
GG.
And Cat, not enough done. It will be a 13-5 victory for Eternal Fire here on Mirage.
It looked okay. It looked okay, chat. It looked okay. So I have hopes for Nuke. I do have hopes for Nuke. I do have hopes for Nuke.
Yeah, I think that's the key. I mean, even the firepower was great. Zantares, Wakadia picked it up towards the end. Joda had some great rounds. And again,
gonna be okay.
As I mentioned a couple times, and you just talked about, like, strategically in the first half, I thought Imperial Valkyries made a lot of good decisions and played a really cool game. I was really impressed with the lurkers, with the kind of side, the extremities players. 23 and Cat doing a really good job of kind of making things happen away from the action when their team needed a plan B to shift into. Just can't close it out against this overwhelming pressure that Eternal Fire has.
All right, chat, I'm going to take a short break. And when I'm back, map 2 is going to happen. Nuke, Imperial versus Eternal Fire. And then we're going to play some Bloodborne, okay? I'll be back in like a couple minutes. Don't go anywhere. We're back. Wait, I actually leave cam on, otherwise
let them win that follow-up force buy, and there could be enough confidence built up to have a great start on the T side, but wasn't to be. Missed out on a few of those chances. Like you said, could have made the scoreline look very different. And who knows what they would have been able to do on the CT side if they hadn't lost to that piss round. But there was just so much force behind Eternal Fire that it just felt almost inevitable here. Mirage is a great map for them. It just sucks for Imperial Valkyries. It's also their best map that they've shown at this level so far, so you have to go for the Mirage pick. You just know it's going to be a tough fight with Eternal Fire on it.
Yeah, but I think they put up a good fight. Again, it's just losing those clutches and those post plants. That aspect of the game is just so critical, and Eternal Fire was clearly the better team in that regard.
Yes.
So tough one, but still cool to see. And now we get to switch over. The next map is going to be Nuke in this series, so we get to see what Imperial Valkyries is going to be able to bring forward on that map.
Yeah, well, Cat delivering the most cultural impact. That was my favorite moment of the whole map. That team kill fiasco was great.
That second knife even looked weird. It looked like it was just like an automatic click that she didn't even mean for it to swing.
Yeah, exactly. That's the highlight moment for sure, creating highlights all day long. But Eternal Fire get the job done on the opening map of Mirage. 13-5 wins, and Tara's topping the charts. No surprises about that. Woxic just in behind with Jota. And we've got over on the Imperial Valkyrie side of things, 23 and Cat. You mentioned you're getting a lot of praise for their extremity play throughout that map, and definitely doing a lot of heavy lifting in those round victories that they were able to pick up.
Yeah, for sure. They were big pieces of it. Really cool performances out of them. Just not enough at the end of the day, holding off retakes. Yeah, not much else to say. Eternal Fire, some shaky moments. That B defense looked a little tenuous, but as the game went on, you could see it felt like, even someone like Wakadia, who had some missed sprays early in the first half, kind of got into his groove and found his aim back as the game wore on. And now you'd expect going into Nuke, these guys are going to be on point from the get-go.
Yeah, it's, again, a tough series ahead, but without further ado, I guess, they're just hoping to get into Nuke and show us more of what they're made of. You have to remember, this is the first time on LAN this year they've been able to play with their full squad, rather, so Tori finally coming back into the team. It's not the result they would have hoped for. You can see there was smiles on their faces, but you could see there is frustration behind that, because they know that they're likely to have done better in certain scenarios, especially in those clutches that we mentioned. But a chance to go again as we head into Nuke. But before that, we're going to take a break. When we come back, this series will continue as we head into Nuke.
She said she loves you, but she can't love me.
But I love you.
I won't play window anymore.
What's going on?
Play your role. 1xBet. On to the next one.
PGL Cluj-Napoca 2025 and Eternal Fire have been more than on fire for the start of this year. Things are looking very good, but it's back-to-back-to-back events right now for this team. I want to just start by looking at the Katowice result for you guys. How do you view it now you've had a couple of days to kind of let it settle at the end result?
Yeah, I think we did pretty well in the studio, to be honest. Like the phase game was really good to play it.
Hey, what's up, Slavic?
We really showed good Counter-Strike, but then when we came to the arena against Mongols, we just lose against the crowd. And I think it's just about the stress, it's you need to accept that.
I'm excited for Nuke, man. Nuke's gonna be an interesting map.
Learning why we choke against the crowd and try to be better.
And I respect your honesty with that, because it's kind of strange when we look at like you, Zantaras, Woxic, a lot of experience. Woxic's the one with the most stage experience, considering where you guys have been in your career. Do you have people you're working with within Eternal Fire to kind of go through this, like maybe a psychologist coach or performance coach or anything like that?
Actually, we don't have a specific guys who can help us for that, but like, I feel I have experience. I didn't feel bad on the crowd. I feel really exciting, really good in my head.
Set everything up
but
for
I think
Bloodborne
it's
already?
just about small
the
details,
console
like
here?
player not doing the same things.
Yeah, you do. Okay, good.
With my how I will call, because I don't have the same information mid-round. I don't have the same power, so I'm more in the randomly. So I'm also
Chat, how much will Elden Ring? How much will Night Rain be
what can I call,
costing?
because it's not the same. So trying.
Oh, it's only 40 bucks. Yeah, that makes
starting
sense.
to talk because I don't have a lot of information, so I just randomly call. So it's just dominoes, you know.
Yep.
But like, even if one people is not doing the same things that he do on studio, he's just doing.
It's a knock-on effect, right?
Yeah, it's for all the teammates. To answer your question, no, we don't have a specific guys who can help us for that, but I think we listen to team speak and we find out that what the issue like on communication, and we will fix that. But in the future, yeah, we will in talk with the manager and our boss in internal finance to find maybe someone.
And let's look at that. It's a big change for you guys, right? Towards the end of last year, was certainly looking better. Now we come into the beginning of this year. It continues in a very positive way. Jota's making a huge difference. Do you feel like now, every event you go to, it's like, okay, we should be aiming for the trophy, for playoffs. Like, this should be the minimum.
Yes, the objective, to be honest, every tournament we aim for the trophy. We just go in a row, 3 tournaments in a row, without going home, like going home for 1 day, 2 days, 1.5 months. We didn't practice. So we're just playing official in a row, trying to hotfix after official extra, but we need that for the new system Valve extra, so it's important for us to be here. Our goal is to win 1 title, like 1 tournament, S tournament this year, and we will give everything for it.
And looking at this event, you guys are coming in as probably one of the clear favorites for it. Does it feel like that?
We know that we can beat everyone here, but we also know that there is some teams who are having some difficult to play against the style, like Mongol style is very difficult for us.
Yeah.
We will see, we'll try our best here to win that, yeah, for sure.
And lastly, I've got to ask about Jota because he continues to impress. He continues to look like a phenomenal player. How much of an improvement do you feel like he's made for you guys as a team?
There is two really big step up since 2 years. The Wikidia came and we just step up instantly last year, etc. But we stay in the position like we can't win a S tournament. We just between these teams. And when Jota came, we feel that now we may able to win a title or to be contented to be in the top 5. I think he helped us a lot also in Counter-Strike, but also outside. Like
can't wait to chill in bed later, watching Attack on Titan and eating the rest of my pizza.
Also important. Like I saw
gonna be good.
of Donk saying 70% of the game is mental. Like I think I'm completely agree with him. Like I think it's just mental game, you know, and you need to be always positive, always thinking the next round extra, but it's not easy. Sometimes you do big mistakes and you think about this round, like we lost this round, it's so important round. But you need to forget that, keep forward. But I think these guys Jota bring a lot of positive vibe, like I told you, and it's a good thing for us, and he helps us mentally also to be in shape.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys can do here. It's been
Thank you very much.
A long few weeks for you, but hopefully it ends in a good way for you as well.
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys.
Well, let's go. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes, chat. Oh my god, that's loud. Jesus. Holy. Dude. Hold on, let me check on one thing real quick. Wait, whose Discord was that? That was not mine. Let's go. Please, please, Imperial, give me a good nuke, please. Let's go. Here we go. Come on, chat. Let's go. Let's get this to map 3. That'll be sick. Boom. Let's go.
Welcome back to PGL Cluj-Napoca 2025. It's our last game of the day. We'll see if it's the last map of the day. Imperial Valkyries have a tough road ahead of them, having to claw their way back into the series on Nuke. Jason, they just lost 13-5 to Eternal Fire on the opening map, but I think I'm expecting a few more of those close rounds for sure on Nuke, but I feel like it does get more
volume. Where's my mouse?
The better map here for Imperial Valkyries in this.
Yeah, I actually think Nuke should be a relative breeze for Eternal Fire.
Ooh,
I think
okay.
the problem I have is like Imperial playing such a good game in the first half on their T side through the early and middle stages of the rounds, and just kind of letting it slip in the post plants in the late stages of the round. That's a huge factor on Nuke. And even if you play a great game, which is no guarantee against Eternal Fire on Nuke, their map pick, and one that's not really strong for you, the fact that you still kind of lose out in that late game aspect of Counter-Strike is very concerning. And it's hard to kind of predict that this is going to be a close or a good battle back and forth if you're not winning post plants, kind of like how we saw in Mirage.
Yeah, interesting as Antares is still one of the wired mouse gamers, Jason.
I like it. Respect to him. Respect to him.
It feels like a very old school thing.
He's even got he's even I was gonna say he's even got the old school mouse bungee. That's from like a decade ago.
Yeah, I still have one of those actually.
I remember buying that bungee in 2018, and I felt like I entered, a peak gamer year, and then it fell off. I think the wireless mice came out that same year and started getting popular, and then I just had this wasted bungee.
It took a long time for my faith in the wireless technology to kick in for the wireless mouse.
And that's understandable because in the past it was kind of whack, wasn't it? The battery died. It wasn't, sometimes bug out. But now it's good. Now it's very good. And I can't see a world in which I go back. So fair enough, Zantares. Maybe he has trust issues, Jason, a little more than you.
Well, he's probably just thinking I know if I change, I'll never go back, and I just can't. I'm just not there yet. He doesn't want to let it go. It's his old friend. And he's going to stick with him. You got to appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. So fist bump's coming in. It looks like we're just about to get ready. Zaz going for another speech. Bubble hyping up the girl as well as he walks down that line behind him. Ready to go into Nuke.
All right, come on, let's go. Let's go, ladies.
The good thing is, even after a map loss, they're all still smiles on the faces. They realize this was an opportunity
Imperial
they didn't expect to
CT.
have coming into this tournament.
Let's
they
go.
got in with the invite at the end.
I know.
Another chance.
I know. I just spent the whole time kind of talking about the reasons why I think Imperial can't win Nuke. But if I was to kind of make an argument for what would have to go right for them to win this map, I think first and foremost on the CT side, if Ana's AWP can get going, which was solid on Mirage, but if she gets it going and is mobile the way we saw in the first game today, that could be massive. The way we saw kind of Fuzi do it, that could be a huge element if that AWP is wreaking havoc across this map.
Well, cameras are kind of fucked. Swinging straight away towards Woxic. 23 coming in with hers as well.
Jota.
It's devastating. Double back, but
the cameras are fucked on the bottom. What the hell?
Jota charging in towards the upper bomb site.
That's not Zantares.
Cat a little bit further back. She can't come into the site just yet, which leaves Tori isolated from her teammate. And she's just trying to buy time for Cat to come swinging back in, but Zantares is going to close around and close that door. And Jota on the follow-up. So Eternal Fire with the 1-0 lead.
Oh,
Speaking
man,
of
come on.
closing the door, did you notice that Jota closed the door behind him on Wakadia, left Wakadia trapped in squeak door as 3 players came in? He was just
That
like,
was a good start to the round. They played that well.
Right here.
You can deal with that.
Door's closed. He's got to open it up again. Yeah, he's like, well, okay, well, yeah, now I'll get these kills.
Or you're fully committed, you know? You can't be half in, half out. You're committed to that fight now. There's no way to fall back.
He's like, you're on your own, baby.
Yeah, have fun. Well, it worked out pretty well in the end for Jota. So it is Imperial Valkyries losing the pistol round despite getting some decent openers. And they don't have a force buy here. So it should be 2-0 start here for Eternal Fire. Catch is looking at her teammates going, if anybody says anything to me, I will not refrain from stabbing you.
The full-on ace
A lot
stack.
of pistols stacking up towards the upper bomb side right now for Imperial Valkyries. This could be deadly. I mean, it looks like they're about to come in contact.
Oh, they see it. They see
Cat's
Cat.
been spotted. That's a bit unfortunate. And look at the trigger discipline from Madrid, not showing that he spotted her. Waiting for the rest of the pistols to reveal themselves. And Tori, she's got the only chance now, and she's stopped by Wakadia.
Tori 1v5.
Complete deletion coming into the upper bomb site. So 2-0 for Eternal Fire, and then we get the guns out in the next round for Imperial Valkyries. What else is there? I think Ana with the AWP is going to be a huge factor. I think obviously retakes are going to be
they could
big.
play glass cannon
The
AWP.
upper bomb site is going to be really
They could
important.
glass
because we
cannon
know
AWP this,
Eternal Fire
which
with
they
their kind of
will.
style of play. We know there's going to be a couple upper busts mixed in there throughout this half. How do they defend against that when they do come is going to be very, very important. So
Dangerous,
I think
though.
if
Glass
those are
cannon
probably
AWP
my
against
top 2 things
MP9s
to
and
look
shit
at
is
for
gonna
Imperial
be-
Valkyries to see if they can have a good CT.
gonna be
As
crazy
Ana's AWP
hard
and how
to-
mobile and
to
effective
do.
it is around the map at different positions, and how they defend against any kind of pressure on the upper
Let's
bomb
go.
site. Those are going to be critical for me. If both those things come out positive, then we can start having a conversation. Ana's got her AWP out first. It's over in lockers, peering towards outside. Smoke wall is put up, and
Zantara's
Zantara's
already
going to make the
down.
run very, very quickly.
Yeah, gets himself down secret.
No one down
Nice
there,
and
though.
Early strong position to have early for Zantares.
Nobody's dropped.
Or going down.
They haven't
No
seen
one
any
from Imperial
information.
Valkyries reacting to this at all.
And now they've lost the ability to drop in vents. The only person who can really shift downstairs is going to be
Cat.
Cat over in ramp room.
Oh, this will be a tough retake. We have no idea about this. Cat is already down though. Cat will at least Cat at least needs 2 people here. If Cat can get 2 before getting refragged, then this round is open.
Under 1 minute left on this clock. Cat's going to be the play with the pressure on her shoulders. Floating up on top
yeah,
of the rafters.
that's it.
Zantares.
They should save. Honestly,
That's-
they should save.
It's a lot to ask out of Cat. it's a lot to ask out of Cat in that scenario. And I mean, the map is silent. But this is kind of
Safe
this is
and
where
try
it's
again.
like Imperial at some point had to get some information somewhere, and they kind of kept forward towards the upper bomb site. Cat shifted downstairs. There was no kind of
Just
lobby
the-
push.
the
no
main goal
outside
now is to
aggression,
not lose any more
intel
guns.
that the lower bomb site was going to be under attack, and Cat is just left on a really, really unfortunate island.
Yeah, safe call. Fully locked in. At least everybody's able to get back to safety here in CT spawn. They'll be able to carry over every one of their weapons.
Okay, they all every weapon stayed.
Including that
That's
all
good. That's good. That's
For Ana.
now
And yeah, we
Ana
don't
can
have
now
that
buy
early rotation.
armor on top of the
We have
AWP, so
multiple
they can play a
players
little bit more
reacting to the
aggressive
fact that
now.
Zantares got down secret early on. Yeah, you're putting everything on Cat to deliver a massive moment, and you're going into a 1v1 aim duel against Zantares. It's a tough fight. She moves out of position just at the wrong time as well, and just too much to handle in the end. And the only other option was to save everything. So at least they have another crack at the whip here.
Another crack of the whip.
Let's go. Where's Ana now this round?
All right,
okay,
Zaz.
Zaz
Yeah.
needs to
Yeah,
do
pushing
impact
in
here.
towards Hut. I like this. A little bit of a flex, providing some resistance. Smoke walls outside again, and maybe that makes them nervous because last round they were punished by not having the information. So this time it's an early rotation from 23 down the vents. But
What
this-
is? Oh my god! What are they doing?
No more team kills.
It's not
That's
the
just-
impact I was looking for out of Ana's AWP.
Tis but a flush win, Jason.
What the fuck was that?
Well, they now know the op is at the upper bomb
Nice,
site.
Cat.
So over towards the ramp room. Cat out in the open. Once again, asks a lot.
Good damage though. Good damage though.
Solo against 4 players from Eternal Fire.
Yeah, 1 for 1, a little bit of damage down to the second player as well. So not so bad for Cat in that open
23 is down though.
Teammate over towards Hell to help her out. And not really in a spot where she could fall back after that initial kill, so could only really stand and fight. So 4v4, 45 seconds left.
And once again, just like the previous round, this is like a really statuesque defense. Nobody really moving, nobody really shifting. You have 23 playing over at the decon single door. That's about it. That's
Ana,
the defense.
nice,
And
Ana, okay.
Finds an easy one on Major.
3v4.
Who walks into the crosshairs, and now the information is there. Utility ringing out. One
inside the
player
smoke.
advantage for Imperial Valkyries, and this retake is going to definitely come in.
And 23, that
Good
grenade,
dink,
very
though.
unfortunate not to take away the play that she
Come
had
on,
just
4v3.
dinked.
They can win this.
They've got the 1-man advantage
they have a
right
kit?
now. They're looking to pull off this
They,
retake.
they have a kid on 23 and on
Back down
Tori.
through ramp. Tori's taking her time, and they're waiting for her to get down to the ramp before they explode
Good
out
flash.
of decon. Flash going out. 23 still alive, still kicking, but not for long. As she walks into the open, Joda's got that headshot. Ana unable to move forward until now, and a missed shot from Ana. Not going to work out here for the retake for Imperial
They're all
Valkyries.
so
They'll have to
low
fall back,
though. I mean, look
and
at
a
this.
4-0
13,
lead wins out
26,
for Eternal
15.
Fire.
Yeah, really good job from Joda after the bomb plant as well. Low on HP, doesn't really
rough
have anywhere
round.
clean to go. He's already got a teammate behind Silo, so he can't double up in that position either, but still finding a way, realizing I got low health, I can take some risks. Gets a little aggressive, finds a nice angle on the decon exit, and another round win for Eternal Fire.
I really hope. I actually haven't checked yet. When is Swiss round 2 tomorrow? Are they playing tomorrow then?
Yeah, Joda does very well here. I think 23 does a pretty decent job as well at making things
They
uncomfortable.
are. Yeah,
as the
round
only
2 is
player who
tomorrow.
had
Let's hope they
rotated
play
down
late tomorrow
to
again,
the
so I can stream that
Closer
one as
life.
well.
Delays
3
the
p.m. would be
utility,
good
makes a couple
actually.
ways of ding through the smoke as well.
I need to
Didn't
go
really
tomorrow at
activate the retake the way
5.
they would have wanted their Imperial
5
Valkyries.
p.m. is when I have
I
to
think
leave
at the
tomorrow.
moment they look a little bit more concerned about getting pulled out of position and kind of faked out on the map than they do about addressing the initial problem at hand. And that might be something that Eternal Fire is able to take advantage of moving forward. But, you know, 23 downstairs alone for quite some time. She's playing decon. You have no position at control side for any kind of a retake. So everyone from Eternal Fire is kind of comfortable in their spots. Still can afford a buy here in round 5, though. Up in the hands of Ana, M4s otherwise.
Oh, Joda just about spots out Tori moving outside through that smoke. Is able to peer over the top of the silo.
Eternal
take
Fire
Tori
has an
out.
answer for everything right now.
Eternal Fire have the man advantage.
Zaz looking for the drop off the mini roof. Anyone trying to cross through these smokes? A second wall is put up outside. She hears the drop onto the roof as well.
Bass has to deliver now. 0 kills so far. They're going down secret again. They should be aware of this.
Well, Cardia has moved very swiftly.
They're
through the
rotating
smokes.
too
He's not
late, I
alone. He's
think.
got
I think they
Watson's
rotate
AWP
too late.
behind him inside of garage. 59 seconds left.
Toxic though.
Zaz can't really make
that
a
molly's
move.
gonna hurt.
Unfortunately, she's going to be forced to by that utility
Oh, he
into
missed,
the
though.
open. Missed shot from the sniper.
Nice.
Joda's AK tries to chase her down, and 23 has recovered from top hut.
Well, now you have the information that 2 are on the upper bomb site if you're Eternal Fire.
Vicaria,
You already have
though.
the players on Tars who's aggressing.
Please hold up
right
there.
at the
Please
top of
hold
secret,
someone.
But with this
Please.
Wildcard lurk and wrap around, again, this defense has
23
not
is
budged
looking.
despite
23 is
losing
looking.
outside. You're just going to turtle up in the
Nice.
bomb site, hope you can control it, and you can. There are 3 defenders here, and Eternal Fire might get caught off guard by the amount of players to defend this site.
Ana.
23 so low in HP. Luckily for her, that grenade did not bounce off the wall the way Eternal Fire
Bomb is
would
down, though.
have intended it to do so. And so 23 gets caught eventually
Okay, Ana,
by
though.
bullets
Ana,
instead,
only
and
wait,
Ana
is she saving?
asked to either save or clutch. And she
has a
realizes
kiss.
it is the lower bomb
Nice.
site. Oh, nice shot. Here we go again. Ana into the peak, though. Walks at the back of the bomb site. Punish the
Man,
repeat.
fuck.
And a 5-0 lead for Eternal Fire as they go
It's
on
like
fire.
very, very
Yeah,
close,
Eternal
like
Fire, I think the biggest
decisions.
advantage that we're seeing in these first 5 rounds is just protocols. I think Imperial, not really comfortable at the moment in terms of the reactions we see at high-level Counter-Strike normally. Not going for things like these kind of lobby crunches late with multiple people, not, repositioning when you lose outside, not shifting down low quick enough. Eternal Fire is finding multitude of ways to keep them turtled up in that upper bomb site without information and without any idea of what's coming next.
That's... Zantar is fast again. They hear him, though. They hear him. Well, Zaz and Jota, I think. Wait, did she get... Oh, my God.
Zaz
Ow.
tries to be a little bit cheeky outside, and Woxic is...
Pro CS, man, they're like always so aware of everything. It's crazy, dude.
Probably aren't the best. So good patience from Woxic.
He's going to get another one.
Here. Yep, damage done on towards Tori. She can get away, though.
Remember the whole time, Zaz heard Zantar's run across red box, running the route all the way to secret, so they know there's going to be one over in the secret stairs. Turning in towards Mini.
Nice.
23
with the
finds
kill.
one, traded off.
Right.
Upper bomb site wide open, and Woxic with the final kill on
Man,
Ana.
they got to
It's
start
6-0.
getting some rounds.
Yeah, but money's back. Finally, everybody has full cash here for Imperial Valkyries. You can get the AWP out, all the utility you want. And perhaps we will start to see them change it up a little bit. I think their T-side look on Mirage in the early goings was pretty controlled, pretty simple. We've seen a lot of A executes, bit of a slower T-side at times, trying to get the mid control. And then when they realized it wasn't working, they had a pace change, I noticed, where Tori just started running down mid.
Yeah.
So I wonder if we get to see something similar on the CT side of Nuke here, where maybe they start to take a little bit pressure off their shoulders and maybe be a little bit more active, aggressive, proactive on the CT side.
Well, we saw that earlier, and it got picked off by Jota up on top of the silo. Saw the push coming in from Tori to get behind the boxes underneath silo. So obviously negated there. It's more the mid round, I think, is when I'd want to see a little bit more movement out of Imperial.
Yeah.
When they don't have
They're like super
information. Playing
static.
this map blind
Like
is such a
super
nightmare. And I
static.
think that's mostly what they've been doing throughout this half, is playing Nuke kind of blind after the first 30 seconds. Another smoke wall is set up outside. Nobody's going to cross with it. They don't have that information.
Is audible, so
That's 23, nice.
Up towards CT back, but 23 off the top of the Raptors, waiting.
What's happening?
The repeat is Jota,
Nice.
and he's got a second
1v3.
locked in the site, but Zaz quick to react. Jota to go down, and Woxic left 1v3, and there's a minute for him to do this.
Yeah, big change
Dude,
this time.
their
There's not a whole
Discord
lot
kinda
done
lagged
across the
out
map
there
to
for a
make the
sec.
defense move. So this kind of opening turtle style with
saving.
the player up in Rafters is very,
Doesn't have
very
bomb
deadly.
either.
No bomb control for Woxic, so he's got 45 seconds to go on an extended 1v3 clutch.
This should be their first round. Come on.
An extended it will be. The problem is the bomb is down in the site.
Is he really
Try and
trying for
climb
it?
up heaven. Surely this is a possibility that Imperial Valkyries consider it a
cat holding though.
Zaz
Nice.
has so many angles to worry about, but Cat has
Alright, come
the
on, let's fucking go,
Rafters.
dude. Let's
And so
fucking
turn
go.
back and watch heaven. And Woxic to go down. So Imperial Valkyries get their first round win here on Nuke.
Yeah, on the board. And then this time that smoke wall outside from Eternal Fire didn't scare any of them whatsoever. So good job timing the peak after the flashbangs come out. Good crossfire deep with that vent. And the defense holds very strong. Good round from Imperial Valkyries to get on the board, but now they just need to build upon it. And still they haven't been able to solve the secret problem. When Eternal Fire have used that smoke wall to cross and attack it, they haven't been able to mount the necessary defense. So that still remains something Eternal Fire can return to whenever they choose.
Yeah, break the smoke. Nice. Nice, Tori. Let's go.
Good kill from Tori outside. Picks up the advantage here for Imperial Valkyries.
Okay. 5v4 now.
Wall deployed, no one moving with it.
Oh, Cat in a good position, I think.
The one player that Tori picked off. Now Cat, a different
needs
look
like
to
a
round
one kill
defense
here.
It's another committed position, but it's an off angle. And it might
And
work out for Cat.
Nice.
And they're not checking it. And
Nice.
they're gonna line
Okay.
up. Cat only gets
but-
one. Anna goes down though. Woxic
Anna
able to
down,
take
that's
her
the
out in that
problem.
setup. It looked way more deadly than it turned out to be, but still a 3v3.
And nobody's dropped vents yet. Nobody's dropped down. They just came down just now. 23
They're rotating
is the first one to
so
set foot
late.
as she rotates downstairs, but still Eternal Fire move forward. They've got a lot of utility. They've got smoke. They've got 2 Molotovs to utilize to get into this bomb site and plant safely.
23 though.
But Imperial Valkyries, they're still really concerned about Eternal Fire readdressing to the upper bomb site.
23 had a big multi-kill round in the previous, looking for a similar result here as she waits in the control room. They got to start coming towards her
Come on,
with 30
23.
seconds remaining on this clock. 23, if she even gets 1, keeps her teammates in a good position, but if she gets 2, might just win it here and now. Here they go, across
Nice.
the crosshair, and both will fall in it. It's now Wildcard left.
20 freaking
seconds.
Oh,
and why
let's
not
go.
close it all? 23 with 3 kills.
23.
Yeah,
Let's
round
fucking
from
go.
her. And, I mean, the smoke normally used at those windows, they use it for the doors as it's the only smoke they have. Everything else is Molotovs
Good
to
round
prevent
from
the
her.
run out, but not prepared for that fight that deep in towards windows. Woxic is ready for the swing, but can't connect things. That's how it opened up. And I gotta say, at least in this round, you had a little bit of stall tactics with the smoke breaks outside to make sure Secret cannot be an easy cross from Xantar's. And you had a little bit of proactiveness in terms of shifting downstairs in the mid round. Good job from 23.
Yeah.
6-2.
Okay. 2 more rounds. Like, Eternal Fire can,
Well, if they can win this
by
round,
next round.
They'll start to really break that money for Eternal Fire down.
Next round should still be a force from Eternal Fire, but after that, they're low-key broke. So 6-6 is a possibility here. If they win next round, it should be a guaranteed 6-4. And then you win the next 2 buy rounds, and it should be 6-4. 6-6. This is not over yet.
A number of rounds where they've thrown the smokes.
It's gonna be a tough thing, but it is not it's not over yet.
The smokes fade out. They replenish them, and this time they move with them.
Someone need to nade break this though. Spam it. Spam it.
Tori is ready if they come through the garage smoke.
Spam it.
Which is a move we have seen Eternal Fire deploy already in this half.
Spam it. Wait, Tori could get a kill outside though. Yeah, that's
great
okay.
Timing.
The refrag though.
To come back in, knew what play was up. Tori does well to at least get one, but it was almost impossible for her to be able to turn back and get that trade kill, or that follow-up rather.
Oh, good nade onto 23 in that upper bomb site. Zaz is also kind of stuck over towards this vent, and when that smoke clears, she's going to be in a really tough position. Meanwhile, Woxic is cracking things open outside to give them the access down towards Secret.
Oh, wait, maybe not.
Zaz is going to be the only one who can drop vents, and she does it now. She is the resistance for
Mayor
the lower
is
bomb
still,
site.
they go in A. They go in
Fire
A.
just reposition and come right back up top.
Yo, 25 seconds could be denied by Ana. She peeks out, but it's not effective on the first piece. She still has her teammate with her.
23 though.
Has to step up again. Ana goes down without a fight, and 23 only manages one. That is not enough. And in fact, they don't even need to plant. They win on elimination. And that's a round where Ana is going to be feeling a little frustrated. She just couldn't connect with the AWP, because if she did, that would have been strong enough to hold on to the site. You can then play off your teammate in the hut.
Same with Zaz, I think, as she just shifts away from where they attack into. And this is one thing
the initial setups they have, they're actually good. They're just not like fully utilizing them.
You're going secret, make a little bit of noise.
There's like always like a small hole that Eternal Fire is like making use of.
Move into solid positions. Eternal Fire just picking them apart, up by 5, 7-2 on Nuke. And money is at a breaking point for the Imperial Valkyries. If they lose this, last 2 rounds are going to be real rough in terms of what they can bring to fight with. So Bubbles having a conversation, trying to get those changes and adaptations made.
Last few rounds of this first half of Nuke. 23 has to take the hit and go to an MP9. She gets a lot more utility, but look at the speed of this ramp attack. Wakadia looked like he was going to continue it, but slowed down in behind that smoke. And Ana chiming in with that AWP outside. .5v4 for Imperial Valkyries to play with.
Oh, it's a good nade. Good nade on Yota. Okay, this round is set up pretty well so far.
Looks like they're just going to go in towards this upper bomb size.
23.
Fade away. Looked like they were priming themselves.
Okay, 23 is chilling the
smoke. An attack through the door, but the re-smoke comes in. That'll slow them down.
I thought Wakadia might peek before that smoke bloomed and just clear that close angle by Squeak Vent. It doesn't come in. But yet again, the Valkyries have a solid defense at this upper bomb site. There's 2 in ramp, 2 at upper, and 1 down in secret. So an avenue to come outdoor and swing wide onto the bomb site. Let's see if Valkyries can hold on.
Hold it, nice, Zaz. Nice, 23 got the kill.
23 also making that MP9 sing.
A little bit over eager, I think.
And goes to the sidearm instead. Woxic using that AWP like a shotgun. And a missed shot from Anna, but she does not want to re-peek and get punished, so she runs away. 25 seconds. Jota just clearing the site, but Tori yet to be detected. Another shot from Woxic.
Oh.
He is ripping this from their hands.
Anna 1v2.
And Anna comes back in for a 1v2. Both players are low. And is that information passed over to Anna? She's playing with a pistol. So maybe Woxic can get caught here. Oh, she missed the chance. She dives down, and oh, so unfortunate. Jota was just hidden behind the box. Anna was so fixated upon Woxic, and Jota's able to peek out with that distraction for an 8th round win for Eternal Fire.
This is what I meant about Eternal Fire individuals just being on a different level. Like, you just have someone like Woxic where everything else seemingly is going in the favor of Imperial.
That was a good shot, though.
Is just able to shut everything down. The follow-up reads one good shot, reads the flank, and then he's very, very cautious and conscious that as this smoke fades, that corner is a point of danger. That could have very easily been a detail that was looked over, but Woxic delivers an 8th round to Eternal Fire and decimates the economy of Imperial.
Oh, they just push.
Here comes a charge, though. Imperial just throwing everything they've got outside.
Oh my god.
And Zatara is cleaning up alongside Woxic. And Jota. Tori with a P250 manages one before going down, and Cat now left 1v4. So she'll run outside with a Deagle. Might get a Deagle to the land.
Nah.
But Madger makes sure that it is a 9th round for Eternal Fire.
It was a tough one to watch, chat, not gonna lie.
Win in that round, knowing that they had majority pistols, and just throw themselves through the smoke. Now comes the final buy of the half.
Yeah, do something creative. Get a little bit out there, see if you can catch them off guard. Obviously, didn't work whatsoever. Jota, half blind. Zantar's not really all that blind either, and they just mop things up. So a throwaway round to see if you can throw some cheese into the mix that steals a round away towards the end. But this final round, with all the money and all the utility that Imperial could have asked for, is everything to them to get a third on the board.
They need to freaking win this.
A little bit of burning for Madger, but he doesn't slow down that grenade. Oop,
okay.
Just in behind him, 10 HP off the top. Anna gone early doors. So Eternal Fire picking up the advantage. Not stopping is Zantara's. He's going to climb into the locker room as well.
Lock in, man. Come on.
5v3, Eternal Fire incredibly likely to close out a 10-2 in this first half.
Well, especially with like a minute and 20 seconds on the clock, this is where they've done their best work, and I think this is where it's been most apparent the experience at the top level that Eternal Fire have over Imperial is just being able to, you know, either pick them apart, force them to shift into where they wanted to go, or kind of take over so much of the map as Imperial turtles up. And still at this moment in this 3v5, and Eternal Fire's everywhere. Heaven, 4 players down low now. They have control of vents. They have control of control side. And Zantar's even pressuring the upper bomb site just as an extra layer of distraction.
Yeah, well, they're now clearing out the lower bomb site. Not going to find anybody here. Imperial Valkyries will go for this. And it's the last round of the first half as Cat has taken Zantara's away.
I think Jota forgot he had the bomb, so hustles back to get it planted. But Woxic's gonna hold on to the secret.
3v4. Oh my god. Woxic is like on fire right now.
Woxic is a pick on
It's every shot.
He comes in towards his AWP. Jota to take Cat out, and it is
slaughter,
a 10-2 half for Eternal
What is
Fire.
Zantaris doing though?
Their T side looks so strong, and just too much to do at this point for Imperial Valkyries. Nuke just out of the depth at the moment. From one of the top performing sides of 2025 so far.
Yeah, this is always going to be a tough ask.
I don't think so either.
Valkyries coming in, starting off the Cluj campaign against one of the strongest teams in the world at the moment. So I think for them, it's about looking forward and see who you might be playing next as the next round is drawn after this game ends.
They will play against another team that lost today if they lose this. So it's going to be, they're going to be in a 0-1 Swiss bracket.
What was the most impressive was their offensive side of the map, watching the way they were able to kind of work the extremities.
So tomorrow they get another
take
shot.
Control of the middle portion of the map. Nuke is a different beast, and I have no idea what to expect out of them. It's tough because one of the extremity players who played so well at Mirage is going to have to be that lobby lurker, right? And like even, you know, even the best lurkers in the world sometimes struggle to have impact in that role over in lobby because sometimes you are just kind of left on an island to stop pushes.
Eternal Fire is playing insanely. I mean, they had a good start to the year. Like they were in the Blast final. And then IM Katowice, they made it to the playoffs. So they are like top 5 in the world right now, easily.
Pistol round begins.
Just based on this year so far. They're like in good form.
Himself missing
good kills though.
But Tori and Zaz not missing much.
Should get a plan.
Two great openers as Imperial Valkyries flood into the upper bomb site. Here comes Jota. He unraveled the pistol round in the first half. 23 will not allow that to be a possibility here in the second. Jota gets floored. Now Zantaras and Woxic, no chance really to get back into this. Woxic being pressured from multiple sides, and he'll just have to wait inside of lobby.
Oof. Yeah, a classic upper rush with Glocks. If you don't get those first couple of kills, if they're able to swing wide on the bomb site, the CT side is just kind of screwed. Exactly what happens here. Good scaling from Imperial. Nice simple tactic to get into the upper bomb site, and this time too clean of an opening to lose that one. Ana's going to push forward and find Woxic.
Nice catch.
Remaining goes down. Next, some nice shooting from Imperial in the pistol round. That's got them their third.
Yeah, Eternal Fire likely to just take the eco here, right? Or, nah, never mind. They've got rounds to work with, so they're going to go for it, see what they can do. So the Scout comes out, MP9s, and they're going to buy into things. Yeah, some real not shooting towards the end of that pistol. But yeah, MP9s on 4 players, the Scout for Woxic, this can be deadly. It can be very difficult to put away. Wakadi's going to get up on top hut.
Oh, they're going down though. Oh, they do waterfall down.
Away from the flames, but look how fast
Damn. Actually a good strat.
Yeah, and I think it's fine. I think Eternal Fire just, I don't know, if you don't get like a gift of a kill or two in the next like 10 seconds, it's just a save, and you have the next round with the same kind of a buy. You never really have to save.
Good old vent rush.
I mean, the Imperial's going to be like, good clean round, good clean win. Got down the vent so fast, you guys had no chance of responding, but you got to know you're going up against another. The
thing is, like, they didn't get like any money from kills, right? They only get the money from the plant from the round win. Then, if they don't get anything else out of this.
So, what are the odd unicorn rounds, Dinko? Nobody's gone down.
Yeah.
This round is going to close with all 10 players surviving. I don't think anyone has shot a bullet at another player. I think it was just the utility. And,
Wakadi has only lost 8 HP, and that's it.
Yeah, and we'll call it a day.
Pretty passive round. That's what we like to see. And we got another one coming right up.
Kind of funny that some rounds can go that way.
Right up. It ain't going to be a unicorn round, I can tell you that. These MP9s are going to brawl next round.
Oh, yeah. You got to imagine. Well, that's the question now, too, is, I mean, Eternal Fire have some decisions to make with all these saved weapons. Do they want to replenish with some utility and play a standard round, or do they want to kind of save and maximize as much money as they can and maybe go for some, like, aggressive lobby crunch in this next round?
We'll get to see. And for those questions will be whizzing through the heads of Imperial Valkyries as well. They don't quite know what Eternal Fire have, right? They didn't get involved in any engagements. We'll just have to assume it was something worth saving.
Santaris though, close.
Zaz going aggressive outside towards
Care, Santaris. Oh, she's down. She's down. She's down. She's down.
Slow down. She's gonna be quick about this. Anna taking damage first. Is the ball carrier? You don't want to lose that.
And Zantaris has dropped down, but again, only that MP9 to deal with.
All Zaz for Santaris, come on.
Close. Zaz is way ahead of the rest of her team. She turns this corner.
Yeah, that's rough. Zantaras was able to isolate the fight, and that's one of the better weapons gone immediately. Zaz a little bit too far ahead of the rest of the.
It's the only AK gone.
Now for Imperial Valkyries, losing that space and losing that front player, oh, it feels real rough now.
Yeah, 3 players here, and Imperial is hoping they're going to get the gift of a push off the back of that kill. And that push not coming in as Wakadia just holds his nerve. Now looking for that AK-47. It's a tantalizing weapon to try and pick up. Timing is everything.
Wakadia with one
refrag at least. Get the AK. Get the AK.
But just look how many casualties they're taking.
Give 23 the AK.
From the awkward engagements early at Secret. 35 seconds left, and they've got to figure this out. They've got to piece it together in a 3v4.
Well, look at the movement of Cat. She's also taken up ramp room, which makes me think the finishing play is going to be to this lower bomb site. So they're going to have to come at this stack. She's on her own. Now she's getting pushed by
timing, man.
Good find there. MP9's just whittling them down one by one. Not enough of a response from Imperial. And there's Modger coming out of the vents. 23 and Tori. Yeah, just flies out with no warning.
It's unlucky.
It's 11-4.
Unlucky timing.
That's the kind of round that feels brutal. Feels like the nail in the coffin now. Imperial Valkyrie is going to throw what they can.
No one took the AK, no. I'm a little bit surprised by that as well.
Very advanced angle there for Zaz to go on alone and loses the fight to Zantaras. Just chaos there at the end.
Oy, oy, oy.
Ana will have the AWP. AK-47 for Cat. Zaz with the Galil. It's not the prettiest buy, but it's what they've got.
And you got to hold on to what you've got, Dinko.
That's true.
Let me quickly check.
Timeout taken is.
You say
they
don't
try
stop
and get
believing either, you know.
Now Bubbles got some fist bumps and a few words to try and get one final run out of the Imperial Valkyries. But Eternal Fire has just shown they're just so strong at the moment. A wonderful start to the year for them. Probably a little bit frustrated
no
by
skiing
the
tomorrow, maybe
capitulation
Sunday.
on the big stage back at IM Katowice. But now starting out PGL Cluj-Napoca in very fine form.
Some great form coming into 2025. The addition.
Yeah, Voxic is hella clean with the AWP. It's insane.
Has been a godsend for Eternal Fire. Eternal Fire will gain 7 points in the VRS forecast. They'll maintain their 6th position on the ranking and close out this game. Voxic with 2 picks.
Centaurus.
Oh, this is weird.
Fire
whoa, what
to
the?
5 versus 3, and yet
What
very
the?
uncomfortable and starting to
Zaz,
smoke
just
here.
shoot. You know he's not there.
Now Centaurus.
Oh my god.
How has he come out in a better position for it? It looked like Centaurus was about to go down without a fight there, but eventually he takes a step back and he had an opportunity to even take both.
Oh, as if that's the situation inside that smoke. That is crazy. 12-4. And all the weapons, the strength of Arsenal on the side.
Yeah, Eternal Fire is just a little bit like too strong.
Out of Imperial
I feel like though, like lower tier teams, like they can beat. They can beat.
On Nuke.
So I'm looking forward to seeing them play tomorrow against like a team that also lost today.
Imperial Valkyries, the loss here, only lose 2 points and will maintain their 29th position. But Voxic, well, that smoke blown open.
That's crazy.
The Whispers reveal Zaz
Eternal
on
Fire
the
is just
side.
playing too well.
And the last hurrah of the Valkyries as they charge down into the ramp room. Jota with the M4, looking to lay down the law with the M4A4, and he's got himself 2. Zantares takes the final couple.
GG.
And it is a
GG, well
13-4
played.
victory here on
GG,
Nuke
well
from
played,
Eternal
chat.
Fire,
GG, well
and
played.
2-0 on their opening day at the office here at PGL Cluj-Napoca.
All right.
And for Imperial Valkyries,
We tried, chat. We tried. At the end of the stream, I'm actually gonna check who they play against tomorrow and when they play as well, especially. Oh well. All right. Yeah, I mean, they played against like rank number 6 in the world, so it's still a little bit too much for them, especially on their like second tier 1 LAN showing. All right, let me switch everything up and then we do some Bloodborne chat. Okay, title should be changed. This is good. Okay, so new matches will be revealed like shortly, so then we can check on that later. All right. Wop. Okay. I will take a very, very short break, chat. Get ready for the runs, and then, well, go do some runs. Hopefully some good runs, okay? A couple hours of runs. I'm gonna hit the bed. Oh yeah, heart rate. Boom. All right. Give me like 2-3 minutes, okay? So I'll be back in a sec, guys. Don't go anywhere. Then we hopefully get a good run going, shall we? Let's go. I'll be right back. Let's go. Get rid of the jacket, dude. It's time for the real deal, chat. Now I'm actually warmed up in here. Now I can actually do some runs. Let's fucking go, dude. Let's fucking go. Bop, 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 bop. All right, let's go. Let's see what we can do. Boom. Imagine off the bat now getting a good run. That'd be sick. Definitely gonna skip the song though. Let's go. Get some freaking K-pop right from the get-go, man. Wait, if I want to get up at 3:30, when should I go to bed? 11, 12, 1, 2, 3? At 9, so in like an hour. Oh. Because I cannot play tomorrow, the evening session, because I'm not home during that time. I low-key have to like get up. Oh man. Maybe I'll do it off stream and go live after at like 7 AM. Could do that. Yep, decent. Let's go. Actually pretty okay if I get the backstab, which I do. It goes away to the wrong side though.
Oh, it sings to me.
That's still a pretty decent gas coin. I'll take that. Nice. Gas coins have been pretty good lately, do I have to say. Good first gas coin? Yeah. That was a decent first gas coin, absolutely.
You're a backcross. What? Take this.
Good. Okay, so like a couple of runs before I go offline, I guess. Man, I've been live for 3 hours already. That was 3 hours of watching Counter-Strike? Dude. Man, watching and playing Counter-Strike is so much fun. Time just flies when I do that. I love it. Wait, did I do laundry? Yeah, I did. Good. Oh, that jump was not needed, I think. Shit, I should have put out. I'm a big old Dumbo. Put out. Oh my god, I hope that worked. Jesus. Nice. Oh, I was close. Playing with fire there would have worked. I didn't hear any steps in the beginning, but then I heard them. Kind of weird. It was kind of the greed paid off for once. Yeah. Please do not jump back. I fucking hate you, dude. I have to go for the visceral. Oh, this is so slow. BSB. 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 Nice. Welcome back, Pontus. Alright. Good ladder warp. I mean, CS, they got 2-0'd, unfortunately. But they have another shot tomorrow. Tomorrow they play against another team that lost already. I don't know which one yet, but we'll check after the runs. If they play like at like 3 p.m. or something, we're definitely gonna watch that one as well, because I need to leave tomorrow at around 5 p.m. because I'm going to my hometown visiting the basketball team. But if they are playing before that, then we definitely watch that game. Bro, what the? It's a weird Amelia. Not even dashing, yep. It's okay. Baby. Freshly shaved always feels so good. True. I will shave like on Monday. I'm gonna let it grow now until Monday, and then Monday before I like pack everything together, I'm just gonna do a clean trim and everything. No, I'm not gonna shave everything off. I'm just gonna trim it. I wonder though how the baby face would look now that I've like lost 10 kilograms compared to like last time I had baby shave. I wonder how that would look like. Probably still hilariously bad, but it'll still be interesting. Only one way to find out. True, yeah. I definitely want to keep the beard for Vassalopet though, because otherwise it will feel too cold on my chin. For heat protection right now. We'll get frostbite, exactly. I'm pressing X, man. This game can suck my... I'm not gonna say it. What a messy segment. Losing more... 5 more seconds, I guess. So 10 seconds ahead. That's okay. Holy shit, dude. Everything that could have gone wrong this segment went wrong. That's crazy. Oi, oi, oi. Oops. Oh, I thought for a sec I'm not gonna hit that. Five seconds, like I said. All right, it's time for the reverse. What a weird angle that was. No, no. Oh my god. So many close calls in like 30 seconds. Holy shit. That look very spliced when I was in my group. Shh, won't tell them. Holy shit, dude. This song is so bad that I have to skip it. Jesus Christ. Haven't heard that bad of a song in a while. Bro, what's up with all the K-pop, man? Honest to God. I'm gonna delete every K-pop song soon. It's a little bit too much. Oh, they're not dead yet. Thing is, stuff like Black Dahlia is not happening as much as K-pop right now. Oh, I want to punch a hole in the wall right now. One cycle to save the run. Come on. Leave K-pop alone. Like I said, I'm okay with some K-pop, but if it's like every second song in the playlist currently is K-pop, then it's a little bit of a nuisance. Bro, what is these spiders are so bad. Oh my god. You don't fuck up your legs again? Again? What the? Fuck. Weird start. I need to heal once here. Need to feed your fish before they eat you. Better do it. I'm losing my mind right now. Oh jeez. Oh my god, summer group. It's like the same as like saying like, oh, my New Year's resolution is 1920 with 1080. What's up, Ushi? How's it going? There you go. No, it's the first run of the day. And maybe the last. I don't know. I'll do a couple, but not too many. I want to be up early tomorrow. E7 to C. What? Bro. Why did I click on start streaming today? What does caviar actually taste like? Never had caviar in my life. What does it actually taste like? I wonder. I use you like streaming and you like us? Depends. Somebody funny phone. Fish egg. They have caviar tubes in Sweden, you can find out soon. Shit, let's go. Oh my god. Swedish caviar is salty. I do like it salty, so maybe I'll like it. Who knows? Salmon tastes way different than lake water. What? Of course fish tastes different than water. What? Oh, this song is like keeping my sanity right now. Listening. Some of the Rainbows is Enrique's song. First of all, it's an Enrique's song. Second of all, no. Bro, let me through. Ah, I see, Schnuff. I see. What a weird start. Finally, CS is over. It is over, yeah. Did I play Night Rain? I played one game and then the servers were pretty like down all the time, so not really. I'm thinking about waking up early tomorrow and just play a little bit offline and maybe like go live at 7 a.m. right after the network test is done. It should be semi group. Doesn't PS5 fuck? Yeah, they are. Well, were. Servers are down right now anyways because network test's not happening right now. Yeah, that's exactly the thing why the Xbox servers are stable, because no one plays it on Xbox. Exactly it. They have like an average player count of 10 people. Go. Oh my god, it keeps getting worse, man. Did you try Bloodborne Remaster yet? There is no Bloodborne Remaster. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, it might be. I mean, that's what they usually do. They rarely like do big announcement on like game shows other than like Elden Ring and Night Rain pretty much. But like the other stuff, they like the DLCs, especially like DLCs and like low-key announcements kind of, they like just put them out of the blue. So I wouldn't be even surprised. Please do not jump back again. I fucking hate this boss sometimes. New game today is fucking fire. What, dude? Schnuff. What are you talking about, man? Are you drunk? Getting kicked out. So, dude. Man, it actually like triggers me so hard that people are pissed about the fact that they got kicked out during a network test. Chad, you know what it means to play a network test? It is to test the network. So if it crashes and the network is broken, that means the network test actually is successful. Because then they can look at what went wrong and fix it for the main release. Oh my god, this actually that actually tilts me so hard that people like, I watched like a little bit of like Ella's stream earlier, and people were like constantly complaining like, oh my god, how can they drop a game in 2025 without stable servers? Guys, it's a test. Oh my god, holy shit. It was to be expected. It is a multiplayer only game. The first time From Software actually does multiplayer only. And you have to use matchmaking to get into the game. So of course it will break down. It's the first time they're doing something like that. Cut them some fucking slack, man. Holy fuck. Would you rather have 6 sessions of a network test where things are a little bit wonky and then the main release will be absolutely stable? Or do you want to have no shot at playing the game at all, and then when the game releases, the servers will be down for 12 hours? My goodness. Yeah, but FromSoft doesn't, so it's good. I'm dead. I'm not dead. So let them do that. I actually like that they're doing a network test for this. Oh my god. It runs over. Oh my god. I'm seriously considering going to bed right now. Everything's just so weird right now. I don't know. Everything's just so odd. Like, I much rather go to bed now. Wake up at 5 a.m., play a little bit of network test offline, and then be live at 7 a.m. with Bloodborne runs. All day. Honest to God. Because this is currently, I don't know, it's just not fun right now. I don't know what to tell you guys. Did you OZ the... Did I... What? Did I close the game yet? What game? What is, like, everybody... Are you guys all drinking at the same time? You want to start Bloodborne runs at 7 a.m.? Yeah. Yeah. 7 or 8 a.m. What game did I close? Huh? Bro, I'm like... Am I dreaming? Am I the problem? Am I on drugs? Am I, like, Bloodborne? Huh? Are you looking at the screen? Bro, I don't understand what's going on right now. Except wait, but I have the game open. The question still doesn't make sense to me. Like, I don't understand it. Bro, I don't know, man. I need to calm down, man. I'm way too tilted right now, honestly. Like, not even from Bloodborne or anything, just like from everything. I think Pondus wanted to ask whether you're done with runs. Yeah, I think I am, actually. I think I am. It's just... I'm just not in the mindset right now. I don't know why. Let's just... Could have closed it while I was gone and started it again. Yeah, but why? Why? What? Huh? Bro, like... But... Huh? What kind of... What... from what purpose? Do you mean like if I have reset already today once, or like I don't understand like what kind of question that is. Anyways, chat. So I think the plan is I'll chill a little bit. I'm gonna go to bed. I mean, we've been live for 4 hours already. We did a little bit of Counter-Strike watch party. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna get up at 4 a.m. I'm gonna play the Night Rain network test offline because no one's gonna be awake at that time anyways. I'm gonna play it until 7 a.m. Then I'm gonna take a short break, get some breakfast, and get a coffee, get a shower, and then I'll be live at like around 8 with runs and maybe some Counter-Strike or something until like 5 or 4 p.m. Yeah, I'll have oats tomorrow morning. And then I'm going to be live until 4 to 5 p.m. before I have to leave. I think that is a solid plan. Sorry if everybody wanted to watch the Bloodborne, but I'm just not in the mindset to do that right now. Tomorrow, though. Tomorrow we'll do a lot of Bloodborne. Tomorrow we PB chat, okay? Yeah, I think that's a good call. Anyways, I'm gonna head out, chat. I guess thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching some Counter-Strike with me. Thanks for watching one Bloodborne run. Oh my god, my mindset is weird lately with this whole shit happening. With everything, like with my dad and everything. It's just odd, man. I need to refocus. Maybe after Vasalopit we get there. But yeah. Thanks for sticking around. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, all right? Nice and early tomorrow morning stream. Until then, goodbye. Later.